Hey guys. Alright, we're just starting. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Alright. 4th and 8, so we already got a 3 now. Perfect, Colts. So glad I tuned in. Alright. We gotta send this out to people. Okay, here comes CJ Stroud. Don't worry, I'm getting on the fit. We obviously can't not have the game day fit on. Yeah, it must not have been set. Of course it wasn't. Oh my gosh. Alright. Here is first down from Stroud. 1st and 10 from the 32. They put a man in motion and they set him up. This is a run play. This run will go nowhere. Line of scrimmage. Great defense by Indy. Great defense by Indy. 64% completion percentage was man this season, second highest in NFL. And 42% man coverage percentage since week 10, which is highest in NFL. So Stroud should feast today is what that means. Stroud looking around, passing, and that will get down to the 45-yard line. That is a first down. Stroud does do very, very well here in Indy. Very well here. Injured player. It's a Colts. Oh, no. Hello. Sauce Gardner's down. Oh, my gosh. It is Sauce, cornerback, that was just signed by the Colts a couple weeks ago. All-pro cornerback. And we go to commercial real quick. I'm got to go pee. But Sauce Gardner of the Colts is down. This is very bad. He is cornerback 1 on the team. Alright, it's cold in here. Yikes. Okay. Got a water to start the day. Welcome anybody that's coming in here. Alright. I'm gonna water. Gotta do my laundry later tonight. Alright. I don't know exactly how the first drive started. It was a 3 and out for Indy, by the way. Well, I know exactly how it ended then. No, it probably wasn't a 3 and out. It was 47 seconds off the clock, so something had to have happened. Actually, give me one Give me one second. So what it looks like is a pass. Hello, Melissa Delan 1031. It looked like it was a pass to Downs. And then I don't even know if we ran the ball, which is really unfortunate. Don't like that at all. All right. Here is Stroud dropping back. Defense coming at him. Could he pay? He's going to be thrown while being hit. Defense by Ward is right there. Cross almost came away with an interception running across the field. Great defense by Indy. It is 2nd and 10. Hello, Molly Jouette. So I don't know exactly what happened to Sauce. I don't know. It looked non-contact, actually. So let's see if they're giving us an update. The update is he's on the sideline hobbled. So this is very bad for Indy. Defense that we already needed to be super locked down today is now going to be without Sauce. So guys need to step up. One of those will be Jaden Jones. He's been absolutely torched by C.J. Stroud every single time the Texans play the Colts. This is going to be a run up the middle. Great tackle. Look who's there. That's Nick Cross. Safety coming in with the great tackle, and Gardner's headed to the locker room. A humongous loss for Indianapolis to start this game. The fans are standing cheering him on, hoping that he'll come back. But for now, we got a humongous 3rd and 9. Zaire tells the crowd to get on their feet. So does Cam Bynum. They're back at home, a place where Indy has not lost this year, and they're hoping that they can get this stop right here on 3rd and 9 from the 44-yard line. Their own 44. This is Stroud dropping back, passing over the middle. There is the guy on the thumbnail, and the guy who gives Indy so many problems. Down to the 34, Nico Collins with the catch and run after the catch. Gain of 8 after the catch. No, sorry, gain of 8 on the catch. Gain of like 15 after. This guy is a beast, Nico Collins. Go Broncos, says Derek. Welcome, Broncos fan, to the stream. Nico Collins, 85 targets, 52 catches, 697 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the season. Stroud and the Texans are in field goal range, but they want more. This will be a handoff. Colts have been there for the handoff every single time. Lost a half a yard there by Cam Bynum. Safety's making plays on this run. And Lou just has that dialed up. He knows exactly what's going on during the run plays. Here is Evan Washburn. Calf injury, fellas. Okay. Well, it's very unfortunate. We did not want to see that happen, but here we are. 2nd and 11 for the Texans. Crowd is getting loud, at least from when I unmuted, man. They're pretty loud. Treating this like a playoff game. It basically is. Must win for Indy. This is Stroud dropping back, going over the middle, and it's going to be juggled, but still got down to the 20-15, up to the 11-yard line for Houston, and they are starting to torch this defense. Sauce went out the game, and the man percentage went away, and now they're playing a zone. Oh. Actually, that might have just been man. I think Ward got beat there, guys. Hello, Cub fan. Hello, Cub fan in Ohio. Good name. Good name. I like it. All right. Wow, we got a lot of votes on that Colts Texans Bowl. A lot of Colts. I like it. All right, 1st and 10 from the 11. This is huge. Can Indy make a big stop down here? This is going to be a run, and this won't work. It works a little better than their other ones. It's a gain of 2 by Nick Chubb, and that will be 2nd and 8. Oh, y'all see the fit today? Hold on, look. Boom. Got the shorts on. Even though it's cold out. It's very cold out. We're going to have to change. I'm going to have to change. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah. Like a Michael Jackson. Okay. Like a Michael Jackson. All right. Stroud drops back. Looking around to the end zone. Stroud now running away. And he's going to get hit as he throws. Grover Stewart. Nice hit there. No flag unlike last week. But guess what? No flag this time. It's C.J. Stroud, not Mahomes, that he's hitting. Great job, Grover Stewart. We got a 3rd down. Good job, Big Grove. Good job, Big Grove. All right. This is a big, big down. Lucas Oil on their feet. Houston fans on their feet in Lucas Oil as well. 3rd and 8 from the 10-yard line. Houston looking to score. Indy looking to stop them. Stroud drops back. Pressure. No. Stroud wasting a lot of time. Here comes Latu. Stroud gets out of it. Running to the sideline. Throws up a prayer. There's a flag in the end zone. And if this is pass interference, it was worth the running around for Stroud. Steichen's asking a question. Well, Oh, this could be bad for Indianapolis. Automatic first down. Illegal contact. Jalen Jones. I think that's only a 5-yard penalty. Well, it's probably half the distance down here, which is also 5 yards. Let's see it. I'm sure it was. Oh, man. I think Shane's arguing that there was contact. Is that it, maybe? Oh, gosh. All right, yeah, half the distance or 5 yards, whichever one you want here. 5-yard line for the Texans. They got 4 downs to do it, basically. Stroud looking to the end zone, throwing up a prayer. It's way out of bounds. Good defense there. Throws that way out of bounds. 2nd and goal. We got these backup cornerbacks having to step up right now. Danny Dimes or Daniel Grones? Right. Well, in which play calling are we getting? Shane Steichen or Shane Stinkin? That's going to be the real question. His play calling's been awful. Daniels played pretty dang well. Obviously, he's playing on an injury. And Gardner went out as well, if you didn't hear me say that, guys. Just putting it out there for you. Sauce Gardner's hurt. This is going to be Wildcat formation. Nick Chubb trying to get in. Chubb going to get off of a player and get down to the about 2-yard line here. There is a flag. If this is a holding penalty, this changes the drive completely. It's a false start. Great job, Indy home fans. And that's going to back them up on this 2nd down. It was 2nd and goal from the 5. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10. So we back up to where we started before the illegal contact. Oh my gosh. What a wild sequence of events on this first drive. Feels like the longest drive I've ever seen. Colts did nothing with the ball. What a shocker. Offensively. But here's Houston. They're backed up to a little ahead of the 9. Just a little. 2nd and goal. And they will now have Stroud set up. It looks like they're set up for a run. We'll see. Motion's going. It might be a delay of game if they didn't get it off in time. I think they call a timeout. Yeah, Houston calls a timeout there. They're running out of clock. Great job, Indy. Starting to kind of stress out Houston down here. But my goodness, they let them get down here. You know, what the heck. But hey, 2nd and goal from the 10. We'll see. I don't know Houston's percentages down here. They're probably pretty good. And you know the Texans always think they're going to have a chance against Indy, so Indy got to shut that down. And I'll tell you, there has been games. Which one was it specifically? The Chargers game. First 2 drives down in the red zone. Colts got turnovers on Justin Herbert. It changed the entire game. So watch for that because Colts defense down here actually plays really, really well at taking the ball. All right, 2nd and goal from the 10. We're back to football action. Stroud dropping back. Play action. Now makes a little play to the tight end. That's going to be a missed tackle by Ward, but a knockout afterwards. 3rd and goal from the 4. So they basically get that yardage back. Now it's 3rd and goal. It's Cade Stover. Former Ohio State tight end. Cade Stover. I watched a lot of him. Unfortunately, of course, only beating the Hoosiers. But we'll see next Saturday if that's the case. All right. 3rd and goal. Last week at KC, they gave up 1 touchdown and 6 drives. Week 10, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns down in the red zone. So we'll see if they can stop and do a field goal here. 3rd and goal. It's probably 4 down if they don't get close enough. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. So it's decision time for Houston. 4th and goal from the 4. Is Houston going to go for it? This is a huge decision early on in the game. All right. Huge decision. Grover Stewart making plays, by the way. That was him. What an athletic big man. What an athletic big man. They're coming out for the kick. So there you go. Settling for the 3. I don't disagree with it, of course. And Houston will try to kick a 23-yard field goal attempt. It is up. It is good. It is 3-0 Houston. 7:55 left in the first quarter after a long, long drive. Man, it's cold. It is cold, 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 cold. It is cold. Okay. If I put it over here for y'all, I don't want you to see stuff now. Looking for 10 members to take a day off. I'm not taking a day off, brother. No way, brother. We got to put our head here. Sorry, I got to sit down for a second and go. My cold is feet because feet is cold. We can't have the TV in the freaking camera. And if I move it over here, you can see the review, the reflection of the TV. Yeah, look at this. 5. Wow. I'm not. This is a moment of something, right? Woke up Leo Bassi. McDonald's ad. Indy responding. This is now the question. You know, Jones now has to make a response. Do we go down and respond with a field goal? Does Taylor get involved? A lot of questions. And I got maybe some answers. Maybe. Look, it's offense, so now I'm trying to chill a little bit here. I'm trying to chill out a little bit. Trying to chill. Just trying to chill. Gotta breathe. This is gonna be such a long game. But well, Colts, stay with them, right? Unlike last week, which is where they started giving it away in the end and then just gave it all away. We're in a unique situation today. Giving up the first score. They've been leading, I think, start most of their games lately, so it'll be interesting to see. Colts kick return has been big this year, so watch out for this because their kick return has been very special this year. Very special. We're in a stadium that I will be in roughly 7 days, a little bit even less. All right, here is the kick return by the kick return specialist, Robbie Gould. He will take it up to the 27-yard line. Kind of stumbled and then got down to there. Usually he gets to 33 or 35. But hey, we'll take it. 31 points per game, leads NFL. 384 yards per game is second in NFL. And then you got the Texans. 16.5 points per game is second in NFL. And 264 yards held to per game is the best in the NFL. So good on good. And this is where it's going to be hard for one of these teams to really break through. Which would probably give way to the Texans defense being good. But here's Jonathan Taylor. He will take a run up the middle for about 6 yards. This is the type of running I want from Jonathan Taylor. A 6-yard run up the middle right there. Looks pretty good. They're showing Jones' leg. Obviously, we know he has a fractured fibula. But not a tibula. Tibula is the front part. It's really back here. It's like back in the back, so should be good. Fracture doesn't always mean it's completely broken. So we will see what that means. But obviously, JT in the run game is uber important today. That's going to be actually a fumbled snap where Jones then gets hit by his own lineman and gains a couple yards. They're going to bounce back up, though. I mean, Jones, he's a tough competitor for being out here. I respect his decision. But, man, every play is scary right now. 3rd and 4. That was a gain of a couple on a messed up play. 3rd and 4, and you got to be careful because this Texans defense will come after your weakness. They're like Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. All right, they put Downs and Pittman back in motion, make it more of a tight set here with only Pierce set out. They got Taylor in the backfield. Jones drops back, looking to pass. Daniel Jones, oh, it's bad. It's bad. That's a sack of Jones, loss of about 5, and he's just not mobile back there right now. That leg is hurt. And the Colts have no choice. AR still on IR, and Riley Leonard being the only backup option, the rookie out of Notre Dame. This could be a long, long day for Indy. No openings there in the first couple seconds, and he used to be able to slip out of that just a couple weeks ago, but with the injury, he's not slipping out of that little hole. Oh, this is rough. It's going to have to be a defensive stop that hopefully Colts can turn into points. That's going to be a kick. A punt, sorry. It's going to be down all the way to the 18. Here comes the return from Houston. They're going to run it very horizontally up to the 32, 33-yard line, and we're going to see if the defense can come in and do their job. Houston had a very long drive where they got all the way down to the 4 and had to settle for 3. That's the difference right now. Houston up 3 to the Colts 0. Not what I'm trying to see. So, Jones' injury, I thought it was going to be a thing where it wasn't that bad. I know, I saw the video. Everybody saw the video. Him kind of limping around, whatever. But obviously in game, as I just saw it, no. It's bad. It's bad. So, that's unfortunate. This is a bad injury. This is not a good thing. And Colts are desperate, obviously. But we'll see how many more drives Daniel Jones is in for. I'll just say that, I hope Leonard has been ready, been training up, because this is a thing where it's like, man, you got to give this guy some time. It's not a Halliburton Game 7 situation. Colts are not in the Super Bowl. You're in a game against the Texans. Obviously, you got to make the playoffs. I get it, but you think your rookie could maybe come in and go 2-4? I think it's possible. I think it's possible. So, I don't like Jones being in this game right now. It is detrimental to the team. This is very bad. And of course, Mr. Drafted High is on IR. Gosh. So, ugh. We had a long game. I'm talking like this game's over. I'm talking like, I've seen this story too many times with the Colts, especially starting off the way they did, and they just find a way to start losing in the most important parts of the season. So, I don't know why I ever predicted a win here today. It doesn't look super likely. But we will find out. We will find out, mate. They're showing Indianapolis Motor Speedway, IMS. One of the largest fan-attended sporting events in the world every single year. Shout out to Indy 500. All right. All right, 1st and 10 for Houston here. And Houston, Colts kind of got a problem. All right. Gardner's still not out there. It is going to be Mekhi Blackman and Chris Lamons as the backup cornerbacks. That's the situation. Stroud looking to do play action here. Pressure does come. He moves on the run. There's a flag down. It's probably a holding. I think this will get negated. If not, it's a gain of about 18 by Christian Kirk. I think it is a hold by the look on D'Amico Ryan's face. It is. No, false start. Another false start. Second false start. No. It was the hand signal, so I'm saying false start. It's illegal formation. Should have read his lips. Legal formation. Somebody's not lined up properly. It's the receiver. Okay. Yep, just can't have that stuff. He knows that. D'Amico Ryan's Texans coach knows he can't have that stuff. No, not against a solid group of players in the Colts. Texans 6-5, looking to get a big win here. Colts 8-3, looking to continue improving and really solidify a hold on this division. And that could have been even worse. Good tackle by Blackman. It's a gain of about 4. They almost get back to the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 11. Could have been a pick. Jags up 7-3. That's obviously one to watch. Jags win today. Colts lose. They're tied for the division lead. And yeah, they'd have the same record in Division 2. So next week would be that tiebreaker. Wow. So again, this game feels so must win. So must win. Can't even explain it. They put a man in motion, 2nd and 9. Here is Stroud. Dropping back. Stroud. A lot of pressure. Sacked. Goes down. Worley. I know who this guy is. I can't even lie to you guys. Big sack, though, by the Colts. Great pressure. Oh, my. What's that old lineman doing? Wormley? Shout out Mr. Worm. Okay, Dennis Rodman. All right, Colts going to play kind of a shell here. Playing back at the sticks. 3rd and 18. They just don't want to give away the first. Stroud, that might be delay game. It's not going to be. They let him get the playoff. He's going to throw it short of the sticks. Colts make a play. It's going to be 4th and 4. And that will be the end of this drive. Great job, Indianapolis. Big 2nd down sack. And that will force a 4th down kick. Good job, Colts, to get out the field there. Kenny Moore, one of the first guys to make the tackle over there, as they keep showing him. Shout out Kenny Moore. Very good player, tough player. And here is the kick. Is this Tommy Townsend? Oh, that's a really good kicker. Very good kicker for Houston. Very good kicker. Again, it'll be interesting. If this run game doesn't get going, what is going to happen? Way back at the 18. Gould trying to make a return, gets to about the 23. So drives aren't starting where we'd love for them to start. But just got to maybe go down and be able to get a field goal. Jones, when his feet are planted, he still looks all right. But, man, it's going to be that mobility in the pocket because you're never going to get 4 or 5 seconds of absolutely clean pocket against these Texans. So this is going to be scary because it's going to collapse around him. So he either needs to maybe move on a bootleg, move him outside before that starts moving, get Warren involved. We need some special stuff here, Shane. And it'll be interesting to see if he has anything up his sleeve here. But right now, man, just keeping him a sitting duck while he's injured, basically, it's not a recipe for success, in my opinion. No, not in my opinion. But teach their own, I guess. Yo, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good afternoon. It feels like morning for me. Close enough to both. Ooh, that looked good. What is this? Pretzel bacon Sonic Smasher? Sonic. Shout out Sonic. I just wake up hungry, I guess. It's me, Rai Rai. Hello, Rai Rai. Remember Rai Rai? Welcome back to the stream. Glad that you could make it. We're in the middle of a heated AFC South Conference battle here. It's 3-0. Classic AFC South Conference battle. It's low scoring and gritty so far. We'll see if that changes. It's usually always low scoring and gritty. Changed my profile? Awesome. I changed mine when I, got this one, right? My old channel was Yo Affleck. Now I'm Affleck time. So, little bit of a change. Little bit of a change. All right. Oh, I'm cold. Why am I cold? All right. Colts offense. Heat me up. They got Laquan Treadwell in there too, by the way. That's interesting. Laquan Treadwell. Oh, because Doolin is injured. So they got Laquan Treadwell, number 13, wearing Hilton's 13, in my opinion, the way I see it. I'm obviously wearing Pittman on my jersey. I'd love to see a lot of these guys get involved. JT is set back. That'll be a man in motion. It'll just be a give to JT. JT will gain about 3. Not a bad run on first down. He had an even better run on first down last time, but they had a bad second down. They had a mishap. So we'll see. 2nd and 7 here. Going to the locker room, is this Chubb? I think it is. Running back? It'd be very unfortunate for Houston. No, it's Marks. I don't know who Marks is, to be honest. Might be Davis Blair. Jones. Nice little fake flip. JT out in the open field. Gets up to the 38. That's a big run. It's about a 15-yard gain for JT. That's what you want to see. They love that as the Colts almost get to the 40 there. Big run by JT. The delayed handoff works. I like that. That's different. That's what I mentioned. We need different from Shane. Different is okay. That was definitely different. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. 3 rushes of 20 yards for JT. So there you go. There's JT coming out again. Gains about 3. Might say only 2. Nope, 3. 2nd and 7. I mean, look, if he keeps toting and getting 3 a carry, Colts will be doing pretty good. Because right now, it seems like they just can't stop it. Oh, my. Jonathan Taylor set out to the left end of the field like a wide receiver. Now comes in as a running back. Interesting play. I thought they were going to send him on a go route or something. Oh, trying to get the offsides. Jones trying to read the defense here. Should be a little bit of time in the pocket here. Jones drops back. Looking. Passing. That will be incomplete to Michael Pittman Jr. Good defense there by Petrie. Shannon Petrie. Very good DB in this league. And I said this before. They have some of the best DBs. Like just group-wise in the NFL. I mean, I'd compare it to the Broncos. That type of level. Oh, Marks is their other running back. And he got by Cam Bynum. It's technically a hip drop tackle. They're trying to eliminate that out of the game. I don't think, obviously, Bynum meant to injure him or anything. But, oh, man, that's unfortunate. Okay, 3rd and 7. They move Downs out in the triple set over to the right. And this will be Jones. They're going to call that a fumble. No way. It's an incomplete pass. That's an obvious incomplete pass. Was that 3rd down? I think it was. So I think we're going to kick here. Downs was open over there. He just couldn't get it over there. This is one of those iffy calls, guys. They called it incomplete on the field. So I don't think they'll change it. But that was way too close for comfort. 4th and 7. Yeah, Colts are kicking. So, 3 drives, 3 punts for the Colts. What a start. Obviously, Texans only have 3, so it's not like it's a humongous deal. But man, oh man. Rigoberto Sanchez trying to fit this field a little bit with a good kick. See if he can. And that's going to be fair caught at around the 17-yard line. Not a bad kick. Can the Colts maybe get another sack, another great defensive stop? We will find out. 1st and 10 for Houston. It's Will Anderson, of course. One of the best defense guys in the league. He was drafted that type of pick. That type of pick. Houston's historic offense. Look at that. 16.5 points per game given away. 172 passing yards given away. And 264 total yards given away. It's pretty dang good. Oh, man. Flag. Holding offense, huge. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20. Ariante Ursery, offensive tackle, one of the early picks. He was a big draft prospect coming out. But he just couldn't stop Latu there. Latu would have had him with a loss of like a couple yards. But instead, the hold makes it a loss of 10 yards. So, I don't know if holding's always the smartest thing there. Bless you. Thank you. Whew, and this team needs blessed as well. Oh, that also backs them up to about the 8-yard line. So, Colts now, pin your ears back. Try to get a big play here. Stroud drops back. Play action. Stroud, not many places to go. They're going to be running after him. He's way past the line of scrimmage. Throws it deep. That's got to be a flag. I don't think he had anybody part behind the line of scrimmage. And there goes the flag. This is throwing past the line of scrimmage on CJ. I think. Yeah. At the spot of the foul, so that will bring them back to the 5-yard line. The Texans will take this next step at the 5-yard line, and it's a loss of down, so it's going to be 2nd and 23 from the 5 towards the end of this first quarter. Stroud has done pretty well down in this spot before. I saw it with my own eyes. I wish I never did. Recap, Texans 3, Colts 0. Jones playing injured, and he looks like he's playing injured. That's the biggest recap I can get. Taylor playing all right, but this Colts offense is awful looking right now. 2nd and 23, Houston up 3-0. They haven't done much themselves. It's just going to be a run to get out of the end zone, and it'll be stuffed up at the 6-yard line. There's a flag, and if that's a hold, it's half the distance again. That would bring the Texans back to the 2-yard line. This is a horrible drive. Listen in. They decline it. Would have been half the distance. Would have been 2nd and 25 from the 2. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and 21 from the 6. So 3rd and 21 from the 6 when we start the second quarter. Texans start the scoring early. They lead 3-0 on the Colts. I've been afraid of changing, but I'm around you. I've been afraid of changing, but I knew my life changed around you. Said hi, hello, Maverick 2 Wilson or Ilson, Silson. What up, dude? 24 votes, Colts mostly, which I like, of course. Man, wish they'd show up. Hey, great defense showing up right now. They do have a really good punter, but man, if they keep them back here, the punt would be very, very long. That he would have to go. And if Colts could get it midfield, I think it could change everything. If they could tie this game 3-3, I think they get a different belief in themselves. So, we'll find out. Obviously, this Texans team is great. They beat the Bills hard. They beat them pretty bad, realistically. Just dominated. That O-line dominated Josh Allen. So, we'll see. I've been afraid of changing, but I knew my life changed around you. We gotta change socks. You know what? Hey, end of first quarter, I'm doing something crazy. You guys are gonna be like, what are you doing, Luke? I'm changing socks. I just put on the same socks that I wore last week. Obviously, go Colts, yes, of course. I put on the same socks I wore last week. That's not okay because Colts lost last week. So first quarter, what happens? We lose the first quarter. I am making an audible on my Colts socks decision right now. We're making an audible to the black Colts socks. Bam. Let's change them up. Look at them real quick. Bam. Black Colt stock. Love it, love it. Okay. We got to get the other one on real quick. 3rd and 20. This is going to be a run up the middle. Colts, you got to get a dang stop. They get all the way up to the 20. I mean, that's really a win for Houston. They don't get the first down, but they get way easier punting. What do you think about the team in 2025? I mean, they've been phenomenal. One of my favorite teams I've watched ever. For Colts teams, of course, is what I mean. Now, of course, I wasn't really alive for the Manning era, so this has been the best Colts team I've been able to see. We'll see if that stays true. All right, 4th and 7. They gained 13 there and got a little bit of a breathable punt. And this will be sent down to around the 30. Gold has to make the first man miss. He does. 30 up to the 35, 37 really yard line. Not bad. He's upset with himself, but I'm happy with the 37. They've started most of their drives behind the 25. So if they can get past midfield, I really feel like this offense can start clicking. So they got to the 37. Jones' injury, one of the biggest concerns. He's obviously still playing, so we will see. Right now it's Jones. I think he deserved to win it, but AR is on IR, and that's the biggest thing with him, right? Literally right now, I think if Anthony Richardson was healthy, I don't think Jones would even be starting this game. I think they would have put Richardson in and been like, hey, Jones, you could take a rest day, a rest week, 1 or 2 of them. But he's on IR still, always. I like the guy, but my goodness, he's always on IR, so how are you really going to be able to? Yeah. So, own 35. They had 3 plays. They went 2 yards. That was, bad. And then second drive, they did nothing. And then last drive, they went 18 yards, which is cool. Jones drops back. That's going to be a nice screen pass to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor up to the 50, 45, 40, 30. He's just running down the field. Great job, Jonathan Taylor, off the screen pass. That's a lot of receiving yards for JT, and that's a way to get him involved. Way past midfield go the Colts, up to about the 35-yard line, and that sets them up beautifully. Great job, Indy. That was a good play call by Shane Steichen. We need more of that type of creativity. Ways to get him involved, but yet keep Jones in the game feeling good. I like that a lot. Should y'all trade AR? I mean, shoot. I think we probably will eventually. That was a lot of receiving yards there. It's going to be a delayed handoff to JT, who's now just weaving through players. What a run by Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 8 on first down where he should have maybe only gained 1. A beautiful pirouette of a run by Jonathan Taylor. He is starting to carve up the turkey, if you may, of this Texans defense. He's carving them up. Sauce is good, but he's hurt. I meant to tell you that. I mean to say that every couple minutes. He just got injured, guys. First defensive play of the game for the Colts. Sauce Gardner did go out, so that was very unfortunate. He played good before that. Jones, direct handoff. JT just need the first. He's going to get more than that. Gains 3 when all he needed was 2. Colts are at the 18-yard line, and it has been a great Jonathan Taylor type of drive. 938 yards after contact for Jonathan Taylor. That's crazy, by the way. Almost 1,000 yards after contact alone is crazy. He stays in the game. You can tell he's tired. I knew he was going to have a huge game. He said in his little interview, if they ask me to be out there on the field every play, I'm out there on the field every play. It's what these guys want from me. So JT loves to be that back that just does it all. And this time he'll get stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they do that suplex tackle every time. Houston, I don't know. How? Non-contact calf injury. So I don't know how fully, but it's pretty messed up. It's crazy they can only get the ball out of JT when they suplex him and he's already down. I don't know why they showed that replay like that. Go my OG cutie JT. Colts back. It was actually at the 19. I said they got to the 18. They're at the 19, 2nd and 10. So will be play action. Jones throwing. Good catch there by Drew Ogletree. Ogletree hops back up. They get to about the 13 there. It's about 3rd and 4. for the Colts. They are in field goal range, so they can tie this game up. With a field goal. Is Daniel hurt? Yes, but he's playing, if that makes sense. So it came out that he has a tibia, I don't know. He has the lesser leg bone injury. This is going to be JT on the run. Jonathan Taylor, can he get the first? I think he did. It'll be interesting to see where they spot him. I think they spotted him a fourth. Okay, so it's about fourth in some inches here. Oh, I don't like this little injury thing. Looking around, now I'm injured. I mean, I'm not trying to say this dude right here is faking an injury, but it's just weird to see how he got down. For the Texans. Almost like to stop him on this fourth down. Oh, no, it's real. The way he just beat his fist into the ground and said, oh, no, yeah, man. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry about it. I really am. Sugar Mama here reporting for duty. What up, Sugar Mama? What would you do for a Colts Super Bowl? Hope for one. I wouldn't do crazy stuff. Colts Bears Super Bowl 2007 rematch. That's 2006. It might have happened in 2007, but that's the 2006 Super Bowl. But sure, why not? I don't see it happening. Colts aren't good enough right now. But we'll find out. 4th and 1. This is a huge decision for the Colts. I would just kick the field goal. Really, make it 3-3. But maybe not. JT breathing heavy, but he just wants to run this ball. Yeah, Rex Grossman. The same guy who played like absolute dog duty butt, man. The only reason y'all was there is because your defense. Player, would you trade in the NFL? If I was a team, I don't know. Yeah, that's what every Indy fan says too. They thought that the Colts' chances were over after that. Literally, if you ask any Hoosier, they will always tell you, when that kickoff return happened, I thought it was over. I didn't know what we were going to do. That would be very interesting. The Cleveland Chiefs. And most of them would just end up starting on the Browns. Most of them would just end up starting on the Browns. Crazy. Is it snowing out? What's going on? No, not anymore. Interesting. I don't know. It's kind of chilly. IU versus Ohio State. Indiana plus 11.5. Mendoza is literally Kirk Cousins. I like the comparison. I do. I think he could have a better prime than Kirk, and he could play longer than Kirk Cousins. I guess I should say that part, because obviously, you know. But Kirk Cousins. Mendoza, to me, with his composure and his ability, Cousins is a pretty dang good. Yeah. I believe. Dang, 11.5 is funny, though. Nah, it's fine. Dude, truthfully, look, the whole world has been sleeping on Indiana. So, I'm not even shocked. I think it's funny. There's Ohio State fans coming out being like, we're the victim now. People aren't believing in us. Brother, we didn't believe in you because you lost 8 years in a row to Michigan. I'm kidding. Not that many, but still. They lost like 5 years in a row to Michigan. And the last loss, they shouldn't have lost. They were 20-point favorites. Why'd they lose? So it's like, that's why people were doubting you guys. You know, you gave reason to doubt. You guys are just doubting Indiana because their name's Indiana. This is 4th and 1. USA did not believe in Indiana facts. Oh, Warren! No! Taylor! No way! This is a freaking train wreck of a play! Fumbled by Warren. Taylor gets it 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and that's why you take your freaking 3 points. There's no reason to go there. I said it before they went. If you were here before commercial break, I said take the freaking 3, make it 3-3. How many times are you going to get down here? Not many. Oh. That is a gut punch for Indy. I don't got him going anywhere. They can't even win this damn game. JT. I mean, I don't know. I said JT like it's his fault. I mean, he wasn't the guy getting it. It was Warren who fumbled that snap right there. I don't hate the play call, but I don't like the time. I don't like the time of that at all. I don't like doing a 4th and 1, go for it, Tyler Warren run. No reason. Too risky. Too risky. Now Texans have it at the 11. This is where they started their last drive. Can Indy's defense make another play? Delayed handoff? No. Play action. Shroud throwing over the middle. Oh, intercepted! Cam Bynum! Indianapolis gets it right back! Oh, yeah, we got a group celly going on here. Cam Bynum, best celebration guy in the NFL. And what's he doing here? Oh, a little, okay. He's in a little jig. We don't really know what this is. And look, the whole defense is doing it with him. You gotta love it from Cam Bynum. And then he hits a little breakdance thing. Oh, yeah, Cam Bynum, 3rd interception this season. 1st since week 2 against Denver. And that is awesome. CJ Stroud airmailed it, and the Colts get it right back. Defense says, you're welcome. Indy back with the football. Nice, 10 likes. I love it. My celebration. If I scored, bow and arrow. My favorite celly. Love the bow and arrow. Shout out Wesley Matthews, Pacers legend. All right, 1st and 10. Daniel Jones, play action. Jones over the middle, wide open. Alec Pierce gets up to about the 23-yard line, and the Colts offense is starting to hum just like the defense is. Here comes Indy. What a swing of events. What a swing of events. No. Not 11, no. All right. I'm telling you guys, when I got these black socks on, I knew we had to change the socks. What's JT stats? I think 35 receiving yards and close to that in rushing yards. So he's had an all-purpose type of day. And here he's going to run for some more, just diving off tacklers. Gains 4 on the run there. 2nd down and 6. So he's had a pretty efficient day. They've had to get him used in different ways because everybody was getting used to him just running up the middle. People know about that now. JT, 7 high fives given. Yeah, I mean, he has a ripped jersey, too. Back of his jersey's ripped, but he's just running out there wild. Can't bind him. Game-changing interception, maybe. I mean, because momentum really felt like it was swung fully in the Texans' favor. But Bynum made the play. Here is Daniel Jones. 2nd and 6 from the 19-yard line. Jones throwing deep, open Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a catch, Alec Pierce. Wow. Alec Pierce towards the end zone. What a ball by Daniel Jones. And that is a touchdown for INDY. Let's go. Best QB in the league, probably Daniel Jones on a broken leg. This guy's a beast. Did he secure it? They're going to be questioning that. I think he did. He gets that knee in bounds. What a catch. 2nd touchdown of the year for Pierce. He's been the deep ball guy. He gets a pretty deep touchdown there. Extra point is no good off the upright. Oh my. You can't make this stuff up. 6-3 Indy leads. Only by a field goal as the extra point doinks off the upright. Oh no. I love Caleb. My issue with Caleb is that you Bears fans never believed in him like I did. So, hell no. You can't claim Caleb now. I heard exactly what every single one of y'all Bears fans was saying about him. No. Luke made a video before Caleb played one NFL game saying he was the savior of Chicago. And I told you all that he was. And yeah, exactly. All you guys looked at me and said, well, Justin Fields. And I said, watch Caleb. Just watch and wait for Caleb. But hey, that's my only issue. Okay, is that now y'all are claiming him like you loved him from the beginning? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not. You don't do it without Caleb, man. Caleb is a legend. Where is Tyler? Somewhere out in the world. Who knows what he's doing, right? But I'm here with you guys. All right. Ooh, where is... Okay, good question. I didn't think about it like that, Sugar Mama. Tyler probably out making tons of money. I like that. I'm manifesting that for my brother for sure. I like that, guys. Let's all manifest a lot of money for Tyler. Okay. What is his injury? Jones? Broken leg, basically. Basically, freaking broken leg, and he's out there chucking the ball. Dino Jones, toughest quarterback in the league. Hey, you guys might not want to say he's the best, but he's the dang toughest quarterback in the league. Him playing through an injury, okay, which actually, no, it's apparently like a little stress factor on the back part of your leg right here. So there's 2 bones in your leg. Well, there's other ones, but the 2 big ones, you got the big one right here that you guys literally feel, like you can see and feel. And then that back one is what got hurt. And basically, it just got like a little stress fracture probably. Oh, Sauce injury was calf. They don't know higher or lower. They just know calf injury. And that happened early first quarter. We're still waiting on more updates. We might get one soon. What is Tyler injury? Tyler not injured. Yeah, Tyler injury making too much money. Thankful for you guys. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I know we haven't really seen each other. I was live last night, though, for the fourth quarter Bulls Pacers. Some people missed that. But anyway. Right, shout out Tyler Warren. All right, Colts score a touchdown, but they missed the extra point in classic Texans Colts fashion, right? These games are never normal. I forgot to mention that in my preview video. Colts Texans is one of the most abnormal games you'll watch every year. This is going to be a good kick return, but I think there's a reason why. There's a flag down. They get to the 38-yard line, but I think it's coming back. It might even come back a lot. Might come back to the 19. Might be a half the distance. Let's listen. Crazy ending. Siakam's a beast. Let's see what the flag is. Wow. Right, illegal formation on CJ Stroud when he's on the bench. Probably DeForest Buckner. Latu has a nice amount, Quiddy pay, but Buckner's out. So that was obviously a big injury coming in. He's going to be out for a little bit. I think he'll be able to return after the Jags game. I might be mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's the situation. Well, shout out Carly, bro. She got that blank on, if you know what I mean. She got the Gucci on. Interceptions is Cam Bynum and Latu. Cam Bynum has 3, the safety that just intercepted it, right? And then you got Latu, defensive lineman with 3 interceptions, most by any D lineman in the league. So he just has a way of kind of dropping back, shading, and finding a way to get the ball in his hands. He's on the thumbnail, by the way, number 97. All right, this is 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. So it'll be a run. They got it made. They did. They saw it from the beginning there. So a loss of maybe 1. Great defensive stop by Indianapolis. How? I mean, he's just ball hawking, man, at the D-line, you know. Tipping balls up to himself. 2 of them he tipped up to himself. 1 of them, he was kind of dropping back in coverage and kind of like caught it over the shoulder. It was a really good pick. 2 of them he's just tipping up to himself. 15.8% of jumbo formation for the Texans. That's the highest in the NFL. Jumbo. Draft? I don't know. I'm not even thinking about it. We're too good. There's going to be a throw over the middle. DB. Okay. I'm kidding. They draft DB every year, and then the guy gets hurt, and the guy whatever. It's just a good position to have, I guess. But realistically, I mean, I wouldn't mind a linebacker, but high up, you don't want a linebacker. By the way, big completion, Nico Collins. Texans up to the 50. Good open field tackle, Nick Cross. That's only going to be a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Good tackle, Nick. Score is 6-3 Indianapolis. Actually, yeah, someone put down the score. Wide receiver? Nah, we're pretty good on receiver. It depends, though, on who we re-sign. Someone want to put score in chat, 6-3 Colts, or Colts 3, Texans, Colts 6, Texans 3. Anybody want to put that in? We got score updates, so then we can pin it in the chat. Let's pin it in the chat. All right, Shroud on 2nd and 9. It's going to be a toss. And it's going to get to the outside, but not much is there. It's a gain of about 3. There's a flag. It would be 3rd and 6 if they decline it. We're going to see if it's a holding or not. 6-3 Colts. Okay. Yep, automatic first down. And 5 yards added. Gosh, dang it. Carver's through. Yeah, that's right. 6-3 Colts, because you got to put the leader at the end. So Colts are leading 6-3. I got taught that when I was playing like elementary school soccer. You know. Uh-oh. Big hole. Big run. And that's going to be up to about the 26-yard line. Houston right back in field goal territory. Obviously got to hold them to 1. And it would tie the game because of the Colts missing an extra point, which you just can't have in this league. Favorite Colts player of all time, T.Y. Hilton. That was my guy growing up. Loved T.Y. a lot. T.Y. Hilton, Uno. Number 2, give me Robert Mathis. Loved watching Mathis. That guy was such a beast. Strip fumble, like leader. Force fumble leader. And number 3, give me Jonathan Taylor. This is Shroud going deep. Oh, to the sideline. He's lucky he went to the sideline. Could have been picked off over there. Pretty inaccurate throws. 2nd and 10. Goofball. Hey, goofball. What, the Pacers? Yeah, shout out Pacers, man. Favorite Pacer player? Neesmith. Neesmith all time as well, and current. 2nd would be Roy Hibbert. I loved Roy Hibbert. And 3rd, give me George Hill. I loved George Hill. So those 3. Those 3. Actually, George, you probably dropped off. Sorry, George Hill. Number 3, give me Halliburton. What am I kidding? Here's Shroud on the move. Easy pass completion. Nico Collins touchdown. It will be... Oh, they're saying he might have stepped out of bounds. Okay, he's saying he stepped out of bounds too. So, looks like they got to about the 3-yard line. I thought they had a touchdown. It looks like he does step out of bounds here. Yep. Great job by the official. Stepped out actually at around the 5. So, we'll see. College is IU. Top 3 players there all time. Give me number 1, Tyrese Freifogel. Hey, if you know, you know. Number 2, Penix. If you know, you know. And then number 3, give me Elijah Surratt from this year. And last year. I love Surratt. This would be a toss to the outside. Colts defense trying to get there. They can't. Great touchdown, Houston. It was just a matter of time. And now they lead 9-6. Chance to go up 10-7. 10-6. It's not 7, and that's the issue. So, Colts should only be going down by a field goal after this extra point, but it would be going down by 4. You can't miss the extra points. Score. We're going to have to wait for the extra point, and then you can update. But right now it's 9-6. It could become 10-6. Nick Chubb with the touchdown. Pretty good running back, obviously. Still 5 minutes in this quarter. Colts did get the ball first. It is 10-6. Houston leads. So they got to go down and get at least a field goal on this drive to keep this a competitive one. And I wouldn't mind if it was a long JT type of drive. Who knows? All right. You know, it's crazy, though. Well, maybe he doesn't throw that pick if they don't go for it there, but I don't know. There's a real world where it's 10-9 right now already, right? You take that field goal. 10-6 Houston. We got a wild one. This game is going back and forth. It's kind of how you expect division games to go. It's just how you expect division games to go. Oh, remember I was doing All right. It's crazy. It is crazy. How many votes we got? Almost 30 on that. Colts. 'I've been here the whole time. I can see the world. Oh. Woo-hoo. Thanksgiving, pretty good. Pretty good. Still eating on the leftovers, actually. I'm probably going to eat a little more leftovers today. Today might be the end of the leftovers. Maybe. It's going to be mostly the rest of the leftovers. And also, I'm going to be burnt out after today. Today's probably the last day I can do Thanksgiving food one more time. You know, I've eaten it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, now today. It'll be 4 days in a row of Thanksgiving, so. And really, it's all I've eaten. So, not really going to, be eating Thanksgiving afterwards, but dude, I eat it till it's gone, you know? Love your videos, thank you. I appreciate it. I try my best, you know, to make little goofy city stuff for you guys. Alright. It's the whole idea. Survivor. These back socks have done pretty well, though. I feel bad I didn't do different socks to start anyway, but you know what? We changed it, and since then we have 6 points. If the Colts score again, they get 2 scores with the black socks on, so we know that that's the answer then. Kaimi Fairbairn. We just got back to the game. They were showing fans dancing, but we got the kickoff, and the Colts trying to return it. It will be Robbie Gould, the return specialist. He's going to get more than 20 this time. Only up to the 23. A great job by the special teams of Houston. Colts get to the 23-yard line. Houston season turnaround. First 3 games, 0-3 with a minus 13-point differential. Chance of making playoffs, 18%. That was only 3 games this season. Don't know why they said it like that. Since then, 6-2. Chance of making playoffs, 38%. Ooh. Who is wide receiver 2? On the Colts, Alec Pierce, the guy who caught that touchdown. Pittman's wide receiver 1, technically. And then 3rd is probably Downs right now, which sucks because I like him a lot. Actually, right now we got Laquan Treadwell in the game. He's wide receiver 4. Here's Jones dropping back, looking, passing. Oh my gosh, what a catch by Pierce. You know, his brother plays basketball, and I'm wondering if Pierce played basketball too, because that was a dunk of a catch. I mean, he went up for that one. First down up to the 40-yard line for Indianapolis. What a catch by Alec Pierce. The extension there is just brilliant. He has been phenomenal today. He's been great all year. This is a guy that if they don't give him a blank check and say, hey, what do you want? He's very, very good. He is very, very good. Daniel Jones started 1 of 5, 2 yards, since 5 of 5, 95 yards. This will be play action to Warren. Tyler Warren will fall down, gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. Colts, this is a pretty good drive, though, that they're putting together right now. Just getting it down the field, slowly but surely here. Touchdown, no, not close, not yet. Oh, wow. Jones puts Warren in motion. Has JT in the backfield. Have not gone to JT this drive. Colts up to the 44, but their own 44. Jones over the middle. There's a guy. Michael Pittman Jr. with a gain of maybe 11 there. And that's a new first down for the Colts. Nice pass to Pittman. Jones is very much in a zone right now. Jones in the zone. How many rushes did JT have in this game? Oh, flip. Maybe 8. He doesn't have a ton. And he has probably roughly 40 yards rushing. Maybe a little less than that. And then he had a 35-yard catch, which was really a screen pass. So he caught it over behind the line of scrimmage and ran it very far. Which he's going to look to pass to him here. Although he didn't catch it because he thought he was going to get hit. So he dropped it. Would have been a gain of 2. Instead, it's a gain of 0. It's 2nd and 10. Wait, whoa, report. Oh, wow. Okay. Screen just went black. This is not a joke at all. Screen just went black. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Don't know what happened, guys. Most touchdowns in this game? Well, there's only 1 touchdown each team. So Nick Chubb and Pierce each have 1. So 1 touchdown apiece. Only 2 tutties have been scored this game. Oh, he's getting pressure. Good way to get rid of it from Jones. Colts, I mean, they're kind of in field goal range, but not really, especially with their kicker missing from where he did. This would be a 60-yarder from here, so, I mean, how much do you trust your kicker who missed an extra point? Jones will just give it off to JT. That'll go nowhere. Maybe they attempt it? Are they going? Okay, so they're going to go for a 4th down here, but you didn't want to go from the freaking other 35 or whatever. I mean, gosh, they should have gone for this against Kansas City. Maybe they're trying to draw them off sides. I hope that's all it is. I really would not go for this, guys. What was the report about? That they have multiple DBs in the Texans who are healthy. It wasn't really much. I thought it was going to be about Sauce Gardner. It wasn't. From the 42-yard line, they got 10 yards to go. I doubt they go for this. They're going to take a delay game. Or a timeout. They take a delay game. So, yeah, no 60-yard attempt because, of course, their kicker can't even make an extra point, so that sucks. I wish that, we had a kicker who could make a 60-yarder. Instead, we're going to take a delay game and try to pin them back deep. 2:05 remaining. That's a lot of time for the Texans. They are up 4. They get ball after half, and they're about to get the ball right now. Very unfortunate right there. That drive just stalled out. That drive just found a way to stall out. Now, of course, if you can get a really good kick here, you could get a really good kick here. Rigoberto Sanchez has 3 punts, 47-yard average, 55 long. 47.3 average is almost perfect from where he is. What's going on here? It's a timeout for Indy. What's going on? Is that timeout? I guess timeout. 2-minute warning. I guess. It went down to 2-minute warning. Okay. 2-minute warning. Do you like Kansas City? No, not really, and they beat us. So no, I don't like him. No. No. I mean, yeah, no. Oh, man. Okay. College, like, prediction? Like, for what? Conference championships, playoffs, national championship. What part of the college season? Because, I mean, it's all going to be different, It's an unpredictable season right now. Oh? Conference championships, give me Texas Tech over BYU. Indiana over Ohio State. Virginia over Duke. And I don't think Bama beats Georgia twice, so give me Georgia over Bama. And then as for the playoff, give me I really liked what A&M. I can't even give you one for that. Not right now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll make a prediction for the champ week, conference championships. Once the playoff bracket is set, I'll definitely be able to give you playoff prediction and national champion, whatever prediction. So we'll see. Last year I did pretty dang good. I had Notre Dame playing Oregon. Of course, Notre Dame played Ohio State, and I had Notre Dame winning it all. So I was wrong there, but I was one of the only people I saw that put Notre Dame in the championship. All right, 2-minute warning. Colts have a punt imminent. Meaning right now. Rigoberto's franchise. The kick returner is at the 8-yard line. Can he pin this one deep? A lot of pressure. Rigoberto punts it away. It'll be a touchback. Guys couldn't get there in time. What is this? What are they talking about? Oh, hello. Basketball J9R. JJ watches Houston. He used to be a Texan. He probably watches them a lot. But he was giving us some props, so I like that. Some props. Oh, nothing happening. 10-6 Houston. All right. Texans started their own 20 after the touchback. Minute 51, 2 timeouts for Houston. Stroud drops back, passes. Just some weak zone from the Colts. They get the first down to the 30. Time is ticking. Houston probably just trying to go down and get a field goal. If they get a touchdown lead and get ball after half, they got to be feeling great. Colts, if they go down 4 at half, I think they'll feel pretty good. Because this has been a very rough half of football. Although second quarter, they looked a lot better. Second quarter, I think they figured some things out. Will they carry that to the third? Who knows? Who knows? 1st and 10, pressure's brought. It's going to be a screen pass. And good tackle there. And it will keep the clock running. That's a gain of 4. Clock moving is big. It's under a minute. It's under 55 seconds now. It's nearing 50 seconds. We'll get the ball in the third. Houston. Houston gets it first. So this is a big drive for the Colts defensively. Stroud dropping back. Passing. That is a first. Dragging the defender up to the 45. And that's a first down. 38 seconds now. Unless Houston did just... Yep, they did. They used a timeout. So Houston used their first timeout. Getting it up near midfield up to the 45. They do have one more timeout and 38 seconds to go. So it's a good amount of time, and they still got a timeout. They're playing this pretty well. Again, they're just playing to get a field goal. If they do get a field goal, it's kind of game-changing because 13-6 at half with a 7-point lead and getting ball. I mean, that's a huge swing, especially if they could get, any points after half. This Colts team is struggling on offense so bad. So, yeah, of course, it should be 10-7, but whatever. Hopefully that 1 point doesn't come back to haunt the Colts. You never know. I would wager to assume it does because it's the NFL and you can't make any mistakes. From the 45, field goal target line is the other 41. CJ Stroud drops back, takes a deep shot towards the end zone. Incomplete. Actually, just towards the 10-yard line. I thought he was going for it all. He did not. 2nd and 10, 31 seconds left. Good D there. That ball was not really anywhere close. It was overthrown. It actually was close. It was overthrown by a little bit. Not a perfect ball there by Stroud. And he's had his errors right now, or Houston could be doing even better if he didn't have his errors. Obviously, the pick he threw, and then a couple incompletions that just maybe could have been completions with a better throw. Stroud moving around, looking around, throwing away. 3rd and 10. Is that JTT Molowau? I think it is. Stroud was asking for a penalty, maybe. We're at like 20 seconds right now, man. This is the end of the quarter here. Why is JT too Molo? Oh, he took his foot out at the end. I get why Stroud is complaining here. Third and 10, 24 seconds left. This is huge because Texans are not in field goal range right now. If Colts can stop them here, well, it would be big. It will be. Oh, yep, stopped him. That's a fourth down. And unless they use the timeout, that clock's running. 14, 13, 12. Wow. Houston, what do they want to do? On 4th and 2. They're going to come out and kick this thing? Really? This would be a heck of a kick if he's really coming out for this. Kaimi might come out for this kick, guys. I don't know how long it would be. I didn't see exactly, but it would be a mighty long kick. Maybe 62 yards or something here. Listen, Fairbairn has a leg. He's a very good kicker. I don't think he's coming on. I think they're going to try for a Hail Mary instead. Yep, Hail Mary for the Texans here on 4th and 2. Colts will use a timeout first, though. Hail Mary situation from midfield for the Texans. Hail Mary, of course, is throwing to the end zone. Late game clock to try to get a touchdown. It's 4th and 2. The down doesn't matter because there's only 2 seconds left. This will be the final play. Long for Fairbairn is 61. That was week 14 versus Seattle. Again, I think this might be a 62-yarder, so maybe they feel it's a little too far out of his range just a bit. Interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I am wrong. Okay. What about a 63-yarder? CJ Stroud running around. Stroud chucking it deep. I don't think this even gets to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Good job, Colts. It's going to be 10-6. They put in Alec Pierce, wide receiver there at the end. He made the pass breakup, by the way. That is a PBU by Alec Pierce. What a game for him. Touchdown catch, big receptions, and a pass breakup to end the quarter. What a funny way for it to end. And shout out Alec Pierce making a play. All right, they're going to talk to Houston's coach before we go to halftime. Yes. Yeah, you do. Okay, well, thanks, buddy. You're right, by the way. I mean, he is right, so we come out and we get the ball. I mean, he's right, yeah. You do. You do. So, all right. I got to get a blanket on because I'm cold. All right, let's talk. Let's talk halftime. Halftime is a little bit of time at the half. So yeah. Indy, rough first half. Rough first half. First quarter especially, bad. First quarter, bad. Second quarter, okay. First quarter, bad. Second quarter, okay. Luckily, defensively, first quarter, good. Second quarter, okay. So, they played good, okay, bad, okay. If that offense can just become okay, meaning, touchdown and maybe a field goal, I'm going to be real. This is a game where a team scores 3 more touchdowns, right? Let's say Colts are able to have 27, right? 3 more touchdowns, 21, plus 6, 27. And let's say Houston scores 2 more touchdowns. That's 24. That wins them the game, of course. So I think it's going to come down to who can make those big plays in the second half. My fantasy football lineup, I can actually go check. Give me just a second. Oh, it's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good right now. JT's in it. He already has 40 yards rushing. And he obviously has that 35-yard catch, so 75 all-purpose. And that's a big thing, too. JT, great first half from Jonathan Taylor. I was a believer in this guy. Always have been, of course. Always will be. Taylor. I got A-Chain down there. Pittman, who I wear the jersey of course. I like Pittman a lot. My favorite, one of my favorite players. So of course, I got Pittman. Diggs tomorrow night. Or not tomorrow night. Tonight? Tomorrow night. I didn't predict that game, did I? I would have picked the Patriots anyway, so there's your answer. CJ Stroud, 153 and an interception, 116 and a touchdown for Jones. So that's pretty good. Not bad for Jones. Halftime, Jags lead 18-3. I don't know how. 2 safeties? Is that what that means? It's weird. Who else do I have today? One other guy today. Hey, Panthers only down 21-17. I said I think they can upset the Rams. So we'll find out. Oh God, today I had another guy. My kicker. Cameron Dicker. Dicker the kicker from... Yeah. Oh, who did I pick later on in the day? The 4 o'clock games, I don't remember them off the top of my head. I know Seattle plays. Whoever Seattle was playing, I picked Seattle. What are the other games? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, H ain't going crazy. He's been crazy all year, though. He's been very good. Very talented Devon A-Chain. Wow. I was right. Points allowed 6, rushing yards allowed 41. 40 of those are from JT. 1 was that little accidental scramble by Daniel Jones. Texans really are dominating on defense. They're doing their thing. Colts defense, though, playing pretty well itself. So, yeah, Nick Chubb, 4 rushes, 22 yards, a touchdown. I think it just said 6 rushes, 40 yards for JT. Might be mistaken. I think he only has 6 rushes. I'd love to keep him going. Stroud, 13 of 22. Jones, 8 of 14. 1 touchdown, no interceptions for Daniel Jones. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception for Stroud. If that stays the case, where Stroud has that 1 blemish and Jones doesn't have any, I think the Colts will win this game. So... yeah. I think. Hell no, I know. Broccoli cheddar casserole. Favorite game of the season? Week 2 against the Broncos. Favorite game, just because what that win meant for us, how I really felt the team played, how they kept fighting, the dramatics of it all, right? The game-winning field goal. So definitely Colts Broncos week 2 was my favorite. Non-Colts game, because I feel like I got to give a non-Colts game. Non-Colts game, Bills-Ravens week 1. I think Bills-Ravens week 1 was phenomenal. Very fun. Back and forth as well. Obviously, both those teams kind of underperforming in ways, but I think it was fun at the moment and the magnitude of it all, and I think they'll both end up making the playoffs. So that was a very fun game. I think early on in the season it was really hitting. Lately we've had a lot more, I think, battles defensively or just, strategic battles. But I think we're due for some great matchups to end the season for sure. I'm excited about Seattle, Indy, Darnold and Jones kind of redemption year is kind of going to be fun to watch them play each other. Colts Jags is always a fun one, especially in Jacksonville. It's always a shootout down there. It feels like it's always 38-35. It's always crazy, right? But we've had a lot of games like we're watching tonight, which is 10-6. I said tonight. It's 2:35 p.m. 10-6. Grudge match, defensive match. We've had a lot of those, which that's good. That means that the league is playing good defense. It means that teams aren't too good, too bad, whatever. But we've just had a lot of this. Which is okay. Which is alright. What is y'all rest of y'all games? So it's tough. Gotta play Houston right now. Then we go to Jacksonville. Have not won in Jacksonville since 2015. So about 10 years. After we go to Jacksonville, then we play Seattle, I think. Oh my gosh, I can pull it up because I have it written down somewhere. Whoa, what is this? Terrible. These are my winners for conference championships before the season. I did say Georgia for SEC. There you go. Wow. I did pretty bad. My takes preseason were trash, bro. Trash. Oh, here we go. So, end of the season, actually. Let's go based off this game continued on. This game continued on. I had us winning this one. I had us losing next week. Winning. So, 2-1, 2-2. Okay. I had us going 3-3 here at the end of the season, so if that is the case, that the Colts go 3-3 here, good things can happen. I actually had them losing Steelers, Falcons, and Chiefs. They only lost 2 of those 3, but right now my predictions have been pretty good. Although I also had us losing to Chargers, which did not happen, and to Denver, which did not happen. But I did have that Rams loss. Cardinals, I had us winning 28-27. I think that was one of our closest games of the year. It's weird. Anyway, so we played Texans, Jags, Seahawks, Niners. Niners is prime time at home. Then we go play Jags at home. And then play at Texans final week of the season. I do think it's probably going to come down to that final week of the season. And that will probably be for the division. So we will see. Ugh. For the division. Falling for you. Final record. My final record prediction back then was bad. Right now, if I were to predict realistically, 10-7. I think 2-4 down the stretch is realistic. I hate to say it, but with how good these teams are and how the Colts are roughly playing, with a win today, I think definitely 11-6, and I think 11-6 probably wins you the division. 11-6, you'd be winning this game, winning one of the next two against the Jags, and then winning another game. That would put them at 4-2 in the conference. I think they would have the head-to-heads tied, obviously, with Houston and Jacksonville. But if they would win just another game in general, I don't see Jacksonville or Houston then getting to 11 wins. I could see either one of them getting 10, but I don't see them getting 11. What conference are y'all in? AFC South. Even though we play in Indiana, we are in the AFC South. All right. This kick is off, and we're back. Houston with the football here. Houston returning up to the 20, 25, trying to get up to the 30, bounces off a tackler. No. Gets to the 25-yard line. Okay. If you're lonely, man, it's cold outside, huh? It is cold, 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 cold. We're number 1 in the conference right now, but this is obviously a big game. 5th game this season training at halftime. Their record in the game so far training at halftime, 2-2. So it's a coin flip of what's going to happen. All right, they actually said he got to the 26. Houston puts a man in motion. They're just going to run. Colts defense is there. Fumble. Ball is out. Oh, he recovers his own fumble. That ball did come out. That ball did come out. Wow. Wow. Houston does retain it. They get back to the line of scrimmage. So, 2nd and 10. Okay. 12 rush plays, 23 passing plays for Houston. They've had a lot of plays. A lot of time on the field. Stroud dropping back. Gets it over to his tight end. They got to get a tackle. Gosh, gains 9 there. That's 3rd and 1. Weak defense. I mean, he was going to gain 7 regardless, but he got his way for 2 more there, and it's a big 3rd and 1 now. If you're lonely, do. All right. Big thing about stopping him there, though. Oh, looks like it's going to be a tush push with their tight end. And it works. 3rd and 1 becomes a 1st down. They gained about 1.5 yards there. Cade Stover. I didn't know they were using him so much. He's a guy I said would be very special coming out of Ohio State at the tight end position. He's been pretty dang good today. 1st and 10. That was kind of a muff snap there, and it leads to a bad play. Maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. He is good this season. From what I know, I've really only watched... It's the only Texans game I've already watched this year. So, is he really good? Is he? I don't know. I don't really know too much. I don't know too much. Don't ask too much. I don't know too much. I'm kidding. 5 rushes, 21 yards for Nick Chubb. 2nd and 9 here. Dropping back is Stroud. Pressure brought. There he is again, though. And that'll make it 3rd and about 3. That's actually Dalton Schultz that time. That's usually their tight end number 1. Going with the blue fit today. Gotta. All blue, man. Go blue. No, we do not. We play a few days before that Monday night, and then they play the weekend of Christmas as well. So weekend of Christmas at home against Jacksonville. Crowd is standing up on their feet. Those chairs could be filled if the prices are better, by the way, Indianapolis. We can't afford games. Stroud drops back. Looking. Pressure brought Latu. Can't get him down. It's thrown. Good completion. Up to the 47-yard line. First down, Houston. Blueberry. Yeah, shout out Blueberries. Ah, man, sucks to give that up. Latu is right there. Shoved the lineman right in his face. Good O-line play from Houston. 7 catches, 55 yards for Schultz. This is going to be a run from Chubb, and man, with the head of steam, he's good. It's a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. The Colts defense is winded right now, which is weird because halftime just ended. What were you guys doing there? It is quarter 3, yes, Q3. Woody Marks, 42 yards per game to start, and then Chubb was 41. Last 3 games, 71 yards per game for Woody Marks. Wow. He's injured still, by the way, and so is Sauce Gardner for the Colts. So both teams dealing with some injury concerns. Unless that was Woody right there. I don't know if it was. Oh, man, that's a stop. It's a loss of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Big stop there. Samson Ebukam with the nice stop. That was Woody Marks, so he is back. Never mind, he's not injured. Sorry. Third and 3 from around the 41. This is field goal range for them. As we know, 61 yard is the guy's long, so this would be about a 58-yarder. Stroud drops back. Stroud looking open in the middle. Cross knocks him down. First down. And Hutchinson has, I think it's Xavier Hutchinson, has some words for Cross after the tackle, and that's a big first down, almost up to the red zone here for the Texans. They're up to the 25. Nick Cross, man, he be hitting. Oof. He does. Plays like Sanders. Bobbity Bob. Fake run play action here. Latu has Stroud. But guess what? The back end of the defense doesn't. So Stover gets a catch and another first down for Houston. That's unfortunate, man. Latu had him covered. Zaire just missing the assignment there. Yikes. Yikes. Stroud is 5 of 5 on this drive for 49 yards. Absolutely perfect. This will be a run. How do we stop to the line of scrimmage? Good run D for the Colts so far. Remember, they forced the ball out to start the drive. Houston just jumped on it. Fart King is crazy, Emma Fat Girl. Why would you even say that? Fart King? It's crazy. I don't fart. Were you in here when I was farting? Was I farting? No. No. Second worst in NFL red zone percentage during first 11 games. Today, they're 50% because they're 1 of 2. Stroud drops back. Looking around, surveying, going to the end zone. Oh, I mean, he's making these dangerous. Look, he's barely throwing him out of bounds because that would have been a pick. 2 defenders back there playing deeper than the receiver. And, man, that could have been picked off. D'Amico claps it up, says, "You're all right, man." They're just getting physical back here. Colts playing physical now on defense, which is good. It's about time. I do not fart on every stream. Y'all are such haters, bro. Anyway, recap. Colts finally got a touchdown. Alec Pierce having a great game. Texans responded, though, and got a field goal. They're up 10-6. Colts missed the extra point. CJ Stroud, 3rd and 10. He's pressured. Stroud is sacked! Adebaware. I think I'm finally saying that right, guys. Adebaware. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. So sorry if I am. Big sack, and now it's going to force a field goal, which is easily makeable for Kaimi, but still keeps it a one-possession game. 10-6 could become 13-6, that's all. Yeah, LOL. Knock it off. That was a big loss. Made from 23. This is from 43. Maybe he misses. Nope. Ooh, sneaks it in from 43. Kaimi makes it 13-6. Touchdown lead for Houston. Okay. Yo, what's good? What's good? How you doing? If you're lonely, feel like I've been lose you. Bum bum ba dum bum. What? Yo, what? I've been good, you. Yeah, I've been good. I've been just... Oh, shoot. Hey, unpin the message. Can someone give me 13-6 Houston in the chat? 13-6 Houston. Thank you for the like, by the way, and thank you all for being in here so much. I really do appreciate you guys. I do. I appreciate you guys so much. If you want to. Oh, this is me. Oh, 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 oh. Houston 13-6. Ooh. You know, Janae Rest, you've been here all game. So we're gonna pin the other one, maybe just for a change of luck. That's nothing against you. Thank you for both typing it. We're gonna have Vicky, the Viking. For right now, Houston 13-6. But shout out to both you guys for commenting. Okay. Next score update. You'll be pinned next score update, because guess what? It's gonna be us tying it up. Let's go. Let's believe that. Okay. Lucas Oil Stadium, a stadium I know, a stadium that I love. What do you do like Lucas Oil? I've been to Gamebridge a lot more than Lucas Oil now. Shout out the Pacers, but there was a time where I had been in Lucas Oil probably 6 times. To the Pacers, I've only been once. All right, this is going to be a return from his own goal line. Gold gets an angle, maybe no. Stopped at the 20. Dang, they got really good kick coverage, because I'm telling you, Gold has really returned a lot of kicks to about 30, 35, but hasn't really gotten much past the 25 today. Oh, 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 oh. Texans pass rushes were Hunter and Anderson. 9 pass rushes for each. Anderson 2 pressures, 1 pressure for Hunter. These guys are beasts on the D-line. Last offensive snap for the Colts was 38 minutes ago in real time. Jonathan Taylor will try to shed a tackle and lose half a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 10.5. Not good. Oh, Tennessee. Sweden, yes. I sent a meme to a person I met from Sweden online years ago. And they said, okay. So shout out Sweden. Shout out the Swedes. All right, 2nd and 10. Jones, play action. Jones. Ooh. Not the type of pass you want to throw up there. Dangerous one. 3rd and 10 now. Indy really just getting outplayed right now. Okay, almost all. Thank you. Say, I have not done it this stream, guys. It's a dangerous pass, man. He just... I guess he threw it up, just said, please come down with it. Now Colts from their own 23rd and 10. Terrible situation to be in. Absolutely awful. Colts down 7. Jones steps up. Deep ball. Downs! Was he in bounds? Yes! Wow, Josh Downs, what a catch! This is a game-changing catch. Oh my goodness, Josh Downs. 2 feet inbounds. Whew. Wow, that was remarkable on the sideline. Jones gets it to Taylor. Taylor gains about 1 on the reception. What a catch by Josh Downs. Dragging that toe. An absolute beauty of a grab here by Josh Downs. Oh my goodness, on the sideline. Brilliant. Score is 13-6. I'll reward you in a trophy. Thank you so much. 2 targets, 1 catch for 34 yards. 2nd and 9 now. They are past midfield. Warren goes in motion. It's probably a run, but it's always a run when they do that. So hopefully Jones just switched the play. We're going to see. It's not a run. Play action. Jones gets rid of it. Yeah, smart by Taylor to not catch that. That would have been a loss of some yardage, so no reason to try to get that. 3rd and 9. Good job, JT. It would have been 3rd and 12, so good job not catching that one. I love meatballs. Welcome a Beefy. This is a Texans fan. Everybody boo him. I'm joking. Everybody welcome him warmly as we welcome our rival warmly on this channel. Swedish meatballs like IKEA. I'm joking. All right, 3rd and 9. Sorry, I had to be super American for a little bit. Oh my. Don't say that, Beefy. Jones gets it to Downs. Josh Downs on 3rd down. He's guaranteed. 3rd and 9, and that's Josh Downs. 2 third downs in a row with a 1st down. Thank you, Josh. 3rd down to 1st down Downs. Man, he's clutch. He is clutch. Yeah, your red zone play calling is weird, but Colts haven't played much better. We are nearing the 4-minute mark in the 3rd quarter of what's been a gritty, tough contest between 2 gritty, tough teams. Colts at the 35 now. Delayed handoff to JT, nothing there. He will gain 1 yard just because he's Jonathan Taylor. He'll find a way to gain 1 yard. All right, 2nd and 9. But I like that they're still running it, though. Even if it's not working, they're keeping it there so Houston can't, not believe that it's there. Peak AFC South football, 100%. I was trying to tell chat that earlier. I said, this is the epitome of AFC football. This is what I grew up on. This type of game right here. All right, 13-6. Houston does lead by 7. Colts trying to get down in scoring range. Jones has to get rid of it, just throws it away. Smart play there. 3rd and 9. He was getting pressured very quickly. Right. Y'all are funny. Nah, facts. I mean, hey, you guys are having a pretty good season. Big bounce back from starting to 0-3. 6-2 in your last 8 is pretty dang good. Playing like one of the best teams in the NFL currently. All right, JT in the backfield, 3rd and 9 from the 34. Moving Downs in motion. He's been the 1st down man on 3rd down. Jones looking that way. Jones to Downs. Oh my gosh! Josh Downs again! This guy is unreal! 3 straight 3rd down completions to Josh Downs. He is clutch. There's a flag way after the play. Who knows what this is? Oh, no! A late holding call, and this is completely negated. 3rd and 9 becomes 3rd and 19 off of a hold by Bernard Ryman. I wonder what they're saying. That's a rough call. That is a rough call. Not a humongous fan of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Back to the 44 now. Colts, I mean, just got to find a way to get into field goal range, maybe. At least get 3 here. Pierce into motion. 3rd and 19. Jones drops back. Chucks it up deep to Pierce. Alec Pierce. Oh, God. Yes, pass interference. It's obviously pass interference. Spot foul. Colts at the 10-yard line. Texans cannot guard Alec Pierce. It is the truth. Wow, penalty after penalty. First, it was kind of a bogus one on the Colts. That one's real as day. He's dragging down Alec Pierce. That's a first down for the Colts. Refs took my Venmo nice. Woo! PI. That's huge. That's huge. Spot foul. Colts now are in a Jonathan Taylor zone, do I say? Do I dare say? Nope. Play action to him. Throwing to the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Warren. Indianapolis, an extra point away from tying this football game. A fantastic drive by the Colts. We're down to 2:51 left in the third. Colts 12, Texans 13. An extra point away from tying this ball game. Kamari is getting baked and safeties are Dang, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you're just playing. I don't know. Oof. You were really playing the run there. Is what happened. Everybody bit on the play action there. Everybody bit on the JT play action. This is making me nervous. Extra point is up and good this time. Thank goodness, dude. All right, Colts should be leading by 1, but their freaking field goal kicker can't make catches. I mean, kicks. Sorry, I saw a catch on the screen. Josh Downs, what a drive from him. And what a capper by Tyler Warren, the man I said needs to get involved. We got a 13-13 AFC South Classic brewing in Indianapolis. 13-13 tied. 13-13 tied. Texans took Apple Pay to make it a close game, but then lose. Money Mills would be blowing y'all out tries. I love, bro, nah, don't start with the excuses, Beefy. And it's tied. I love and hate that guy. I like the honesty at least, bro. Stroud isn't playing awful. But, bro, let's be real. Mills would not be blowing us out, bro. Mills couldn't even beat the Matt Ryan-led Colts back in the day. He split the series 1-1. So, no, dude. Mills looks good for you guys because your defense is playing at like a superstar level. That's the only reason you should really believe in Mills. He's not better than CJ Stroud, man. No doubt. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy. Phenomenal. I mean, he's not having like the Brock Bowers level tight end season, rookie season from last year, but he's having a very, very great rookie tight end season. And I think for the next 10, 15 years, he'll be one of the great tight ends. I think it's Bowers, Warren. Loveland's actually playing pretty good for Chicago lately, you know, but it's their league, if you know what I mean. So it's pretty fun. Oh, and Orlando Gadsden for the Chargers is really good too. He's a tight end, I think. Plays like a receiver though. Wow. Who's MVP this year? I wish I could say JT, but not anymore. Probably Matthew Stafford for the Rams. I mean, I guess you could say him. Yeah, that's probably what I would go with right now. I mean, we'll see. We got a lot of game left here. JT's not having a terrible game, almost 100 yards all-purpose, but it's really been these receivers for the Colts lately. Pierce with that touchdown early. Downs, obviously, on this drive. Pittman has had one good catch as well in there. And then Tyler Warren with the touchdown. So it's really been the receiving of this Colts team. That was a 3-minute, 56-second drive that went 9 plays, 79 yards, and a touchdown. Very good. Drake May for him. No, I disagree. I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, look at level of competition, but at the same time, do. The Rams have played better teams. Stafford's played better. Great return by Houston. Up to the 35-yard line. Way to start the drive for Houston here on the kick return. Team leaders, Shroud. Shroud has passed for 202 yards, thrown 2 picks. Woody Marks is back for you. But it's going to be Shroud dropping back. Pressure. Is he in bounds? They say yes. Great catch on the sideline there by Houston. Who the hell is this Higgins? Yo, Beefy, help me out. Higgins? What Higgins is this? Shout out Higgins, though. Got a good last name. Champagne Favi for MVP. Oh, good D, though. Almost a big run for Chubb. But he only gains 3. He ran into his own offensive lineman. Cups on the rose. Bleep on my own phone. I should call one and go home. I've been in this club too long. Woman that I would try. Is happy with a good guy. And I'm drinking so much that I might call her anyway and stay. Nico Collins clone, facts. That's an incomplete pass there. 3rd and 6. Great pressure bot by Nick Cross. I thought the safety blitz would happen eventually, and there it is. It's a big safety blitz. It's Jaden Higgins. Jaden Higgins. Man, I must be behind. Okay, Jaden Higgins. Shout out Hoosiers, though. Yeah, shout out Hoosiers. Playing good football, man. I'm going to be in the stadium I'm watching right now. I'm going to be in that stadium wearing IU gear on Saturday. So this comes Saturday, so I can't wait. 3rd and 6. Big play for both teams here. Shroud throwing, completing up to about the 30. There is a flag, and someone's saying it might be offensive pass interference on Houston. Houston not making pointing, but now Jones thinks it's on him. And it was not on him. They're going to decline the penalty anyway. It was on Kenny Moore. So Kenny Moore holding on defense. That's a 1st down for Houston, and they're near in the red zone. It's a definite hold, by the way. Good call by the refs. He went to Iowa State. Oh, nice. Went to Iowa State. Shout out Halliburton. I'm telling you, like, you guys are getting what I'm saying very late. But that's okay. It's okay. It's just, I think I'm lagged or I'm delayed or something. Anyway, 1st and 10. Here is a run up the middle. Not my Texans in the red zone. Almost. Are they there already? They might be. Oh wait, report might be about Sauce. Yeah, north of 50 plays on defense because his team's on defense all the time. Because, well, I mean, that was a good offensive drive, though, to get him off the field for a little bit. It's going to be hard, though, to sustain defensively down here. All right, at the 23-yard line. Yeah, right outside of the red zone, 2nd and 4. This is going to be a toss. Defense does not get there. That's a 1st down by Woody right there, which will enter them into the red zone. He gets up kind of hobbled. He did exit the game for a little bit in that first half, and now he's kind of stepping differently. So hopefully Woody Marks is okay. I didn't really know about this guy, but he's a good player. Good, fast, good runner. We go to commercials. We go where we go. Do you ever want to go where I go? Do you ever want to see what I see? Do you ever want to be how I be? Do you ever want to run? 13-13 is the score. We got a great game. We got a good game in store. Got a good game. Got a good game. Got a good game. Is Kenny Moore back? Yeah, he's back. He was the one who got penalized. Who do you think you'll face in the playoffs? Hopefully anybody. I don't know if this team's good enough for the playoffs right now, so don't even want to talk about it. But there's many teams we would face who we would lose to by maybe 14 right now. I'm being for real. But the play calling early on in games probably won't make it so we lose by more than 10 to any team in the NFL, but there's some matchups where it's like, man, I just don't want to face that team first. You know what I mean? But there's just things I see with the Colts that I know in the playoffs would get exposed very quickly and they'd lose very quick. You know, I've been watching for a while. 9 p.m. Oh, wow, it's dark. 9 p.m. for you? Dang. 9 p.m. Wow, so if you were to actually have to stay up for a night game, because if it's 9 right now, the 4 o'clock games start at like 10 o'clock for you, which means that the 8 o'clock games would start at 2 a.m. Wow. Wow. So you'll never be in one of my night streams. Okay. It's 2:12. That's 3:12 here. Eastern time, baby. We got a Central Time man in the chat. Central Timer, which is cool. I got a lot of Central Time people subscribe to the channel because I got a big, the Chicago Cubs fans, of course. All Central Timers. So shout out Central. I'm an Eastern Time guy. Oh, showing the can't buy him interception. Okay. And then they show him getting trucked in the end zone. Yikes. Can't bite him. All right. Score by quarter. Second quarter, third quarter for the Colts, 6-7. False start on the Texans. What do I think of Dallas? Actually playing pretty good. A team that I think if they sneak in the playoffs could be dangerous for any team in the NFC. That's my thoughts on Dallas. They're pretty good, pretty solid. It is a false start in Houston. That's a big one. So 1st and 15 now from the 25-yard line. Dropping back to pass. That, oh my goodness, should have been intercepted. Tremaine Pratt, I mean, he's a linebacker, so I guess not, but good way to swat the ball away at least. 2nd and 15 here. Gotta hold him to a field goal. I'm actually feeling pretty good on offense right now, so this is a huge defensive drive. Yeah, Pratt, hey, way to get your paw on it, man. I thought he could have picked it, though, even. If he would have somehow got that with one hand, he would have been taking it to the crib, man. That would have been a pick six. Maybe. I don't know how fast he is. 2nd and 15. We are entering the fourth quarter. Just the beginning of it right now. 13-13. This is Stroud dropping back. Pressure comes in his face. He's going to throw deep. At nobody or not anything. 14:51 now. And it's 3rd and 15 for Houston. They are at the 25-yard line. It's about a 42-yarder from here. Very makeable for Kaimi. Of course, Texans looking to get more than that. And the crowd is on their feet. In the Loud House. All right, from the 25-yard line, Houston trying to make a change of play at the line, almost delay a game. Oh, Houston, they say they get it off. The receiver falls, and they're going to call a penalty. There was a goddamn delay of game penalty on C.J. Stroud they didn't call. But, of course, penalty on the Colts. I mean, this is insane. Pass interference defense. That's a spot foul. It'll be Houston's ball at about the 14, 15-yard line. First down for Indy. I mean, not for Indy, for Houston, sorry. This is upsetting as hell. Look at this game clock right here. 2, 1, 0. Oh, I know they allow them a little bit of a delay, but that's just completely upright ridiculous. C.J. Stroud and the Texans get heavily bailed right here. Heavily bailed. And they get a first down. Up to the 17-yard line. Defense, can they make a play? I don't know. We're going to find out. First and 10 for Houston. C.J. Stroud hands it off. It's going to be a pretty good run play. 2 yards away from first down. They are at the 9-yard line. First down is at the 7. Second down and 2. Oh, I'll have a little Christmas tree maybe up right here. Like a little ceramic one over here. But no, there will not be more than that. My house is super decorated though right now already. My curtains, without me knowing, got switched to snowman, like little Christmas curtains. So maybe I'll give you guys a house tour video soon. And these fans are mad. They're cussing. I like it. Drunk Hoosiers. Second and 2 here. Probably a first. We'll see if they actually call it a first. First down's the 7-yard line. Did he get there? No. Third and a foot. Third and a foot. Take her in my house today, W. Love Christmas. One of the best. 3 possessions for each of the teams in the red zone. Colts 2 touchdowns. Houston 2 field goals and a touchdown. Which, if you do the math, you're like, oh, Houston only got 13 points. Well, Colts only got 13 too because they missed an extra point in the red zone. So, this is going to be that tush push with the tight end, and it's going to work once again, of course. Okay. First down. So, they got to the 7. So, now it's first and goal from the 7, which might be a better position than what the Colts were in. Have you been to Lucas Oil this season? Yes, I went to Colts Cardinals earlier this year. All right. Lucas Oil on the back. All right. First and goal. Stroud. Oh, nice play design there. They kind of tricked him. And Collins touchdown. That's a good play by them. Nico Collins with a little jet sweep reverse action. And that will give the Texans a lead. Kenny Moore very upset. Obviously, 2 penalties there on that drive for him. And it's 19-13. They're looking to take a full touchdown and extra point lead after the extra point. Nico, he always kills us. I said they always kill us. Nico always does great against the Colts. It's like in his DNA to play good against Indy. Just like it was in T.Y.'s to play good against Houston. Anyway. Extra point is up. And no good! No good! What? I thought it was no good. I don't think he made that. I don't know what these guys are seeing. Then again, the angle was pretty bad. Angle's pretty bad, so it's good. 2013, I guess. The angle sucks. I need a new score. Houston, 20. Colts, 13. Houston takes the lead off of a Nico Collins jet sweep. Reverse jet. And look at this. So yeah, see, J.J. Watt's even like, that's got to be an optical illusion. I agree. Week 1 game. Oh, my God. Last year, that was a really fun game. I was at that game. Oh, that was a tough game to lose, but couldn't stop Joe Mixon. It was crazy. Hey, real football. No need to disrespect American football like that. Come on. Come on now. You could just be like, I mostly play our football. So I don't know nothing about yours. No reason to do the real football thing. Come on. You're not British. No reason to act like one of the Brits. No reason to act like one of the Brits. Houston 2030. It's 2013. 2013. Do I got a score, y'all? 2013 Houston. Houston 20, Colts 13. 13. There we go. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now. I know it's going to be like, oh, really? Yeah, it is. 100%. I think this Colts defense is honestly starting to play a little lackluster. So, we'll see. We got over 30 votes on a poll. This is the first time in a long time. A lot of people come in today. I like that. Thank you all for coming in. Vikings Seahawks at 4. That's the game. It's Giants Patriots tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, refs. No, I mean, put Justin Jefferson in right? Gosh darn it. Maybe. Okay, that's going to be a kneel in the end zone. Of course, take the touchback. No reason to not there. Hold on.
The entire football must be inside the outside edge of the upright. I mean, you guys hit it. It's tough to see right where does it cross that point. But by rule, the entire football must be inside the outside edge of the upright.
Yeah, so Gene is kind of saying that might not have been good. But again, our angle is not a great angle, right? We're seeing from behind in the fan and like all this, you know. If we could see up directly, I'm sure I trust the officials made the right call. I'll tell you it's a rough one, but it is what it is. Here's Jonathan Taylor. He's going to try his best to gain a little bit here, but he's not going to get much. Gains about 1. So, hope they say 2. 2nd and 8. Colts receivers were huge last drive for them. It was consistently amazing plays. Is that going to happen again? I believe it can. Azeez Al-Shire, my least favorite player in the NFL, maybe. That guy's a headhunter. He plays dirty. Sorry to say it. Sorry, Texans fans in the chat. I don't like Azeez Al-Shire. All right. Jones drops back. Jones throws it deep. Pierce can't get it. Good try. Good try. Good try. Oh. He didn't have just enough time to really let it go there, but almost. Sit down. Yeah, right. Didn't drink despite that heart attack of a game. Right. Said almost drank. Got close. Well, it's 3rd and 8 here. I don't mind the chucking it up. Roughing the passer! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Is this a makeup for last week where we had stupid roughing the passer calls on us? Sorry, Houston. His game has been officiated like crap both sides. I want you to know, so sorry about it. I didn't see it, though. It might have actually been roughing the passer, but we will take it. Up to the 48-yard line, a new set of downs. Play action from Indy. Jones throws to Warren, who gets blown up, but he gains about 5 on the catch. And Colts get into Texans territory here. As Henry To'o on the tackle. Damn you, Rams. Wish I'd show it again. I didn't really see it. Jacksonville up 25-3 on Tennessee, by the way. So this is must win for the Colts. It looks like Jacksonville's running away with that. That would tie them record-wise with Indianapolis. I want a little bit of a cushion next week because I don't know how we're going to do. Okay. Jones, hands off. Here's JT making a move, making a spin, and he gets thrown down. It's 3rd and 1. And this is where I miss doing that little Daniel Jones dive. Danny dive here. Why not? Denver's Jets 17-17. Revs gambling the over-under 3 points. That's very possible. That is very possible. Right. JT only has 14 rushes today. Usually averages about 18.6 rushes per game. It's almost 19. So they're going to give him the ball here, though, and he's going to be able to get outside. Taylor, carries some defenders to the 28-yard line. 1st down and more. Colts almost up in the red zone. JT's balling out. And here is Azeez Al-Shire, as you mentioned earlier. And even though I don't like his play style, I hate to see this. Azeez Al-Shire is on the ground in pain. I think we have an injury timeout. Timeout for an injured player. This is Azeez. He is 28 years old out of Florida Atlantic, 7th season. 6'2", 228. Why they give his weight and height, guys? Come on. All right. Saddam, bro. What happened? I don't really know. It didn't show it, which probably means it's rough. When they don't show it, it's usually a rough injury, rough thing going on. He played for the Titans, and I'm happy that he's gone. Whoa. Did he? I didn't know that. Only known him on the Houston the last, couple years, I think. He's a good player, though. Again, he's a hard hitter, but who am I to talk? Nick Cross kind of a hard hitter, too. Okay, a couple years ago. Bryce Young can keep up with the Rams, but not the Saints. NFC Jaguars. Panthers are the roller coaster team. I've said it for weeks, right? That like last week, I think I predicted a win because they had just lost. I think they lost 2 in a row for the first time in a while, but they've been the most win-loss team. So, and Rams, I mean, they are due for a loss, although I'll tell you, the Rams probably playing the best football in the NFL. I think the Rams are really, really good. Holy fucking rigged, bro. All right, you're not going to come in here with that energy, bro. We're going to come in with an energy of, hey, we're doing good. We're about to score. Let's go. Need you to beat Jags? Brother. Yeah, I need it badly, too. Wow. Life must be AI? Bro, dude, I'm not saying this shit hasn't been whack, but, I mean, it hasn't been great either way, to be honest. This has been a poorly officiated game in general. I'm not going to say there hasn't been bad officiating, towards us, obviously. And, don't join into my live late and start saying this shit, and you haven't been in here hearing me yell at the refs. So I don't know why, but just don't come in with that energy, though. No reason to come in with poor energy, bro. We got to believe. We gotta see it every down. Let's go. I just need better energy. Cam Ward, good quarterback, shit team. JT rushing up the middle to the 20, maybe the 19-yard line there. Jonathan Taylor was almost gone. Gone. Woo! JT starting to heat up here late in the game. Man, it sucks because, we should be taking a 1-point lead here, but extra point kicker. JT 101 total yards. 2nd and 2. Put Pittman in motion. Hand off to JT. Uh-oh, nothing going. He just lost like 4. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's awful. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Had a 2nd and 2. I don't know why he didn't just go straight. Because he saw that guy break through, but then everybody broke through. Whoa, terrible. Hey, O-line, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Just letting guys through. Bernard. 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 It's actually 3rd and 7, not 3rd and 6. Oh, Lordy. Obviously, field goal is appreciated here as well. I'd love a 1st down, though. Got to get this off. Jones does. Daniel Jones, incomplete to Downs. Got to take a field goal. Got to take a field goal. You got to. 2016, and then you just got to play some D. I believe in this defense, but you got to take a field goal. Do I like Cam Ward? I don't know. Do you? You believe in him? You like him? Oh, my. Got to take a field goal, and this is a guy who missed an extra point today. Oh, I can't look. I can't look. I'm not looking. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right. 2016. Colts down 4. Got to hold Houston to a field goal or nothing. Obviously, nothing would be great. I think this team could go hold them and then go score a touchdown. This is big. This feels like every time we play Houston, it always comes down to something like this. So who knows exactly, but we got 8 minutes, 44 seconds. Well, already 8 minutes, 40 now. And we got a 4-point ball game. This is exactly what we wanted. A close game. Colts have not won the close games lately. They've found ways to screw themselves. We're going to find out. It is 20-16. We need a new score in the chat. And we need a new belief in here as well. Come on, guys. Believe, 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 believe. I don't want anybody coming in with negative energy. I need positive, positive, positive energy every single play, every single thing that happens, guys. We need positivity here. Are we getting in the lucky chair? Soon. Soon we get into the lucky chair. When the Colts are on offense next. So. I got a belief, man, in this team. That honestly, all you guys should have in yours. Which is, we're never out of a game. And no game is final until it's 0-0-0. You are right. Houston 20-16. All right. Colts, big turnover coming here. Big turnover. I'm thinking a big turnover. Maybe a forced fumble. They did force that fumble right after half. They just couldn't get the ball. It was fumbled right back into the guy, but they've been, looking for that ball to come out. Stroud, he could also make a mistake in the air. There's a lot of things that could go wrong here for Houston, and I think the Colts are going to capitalize. Here we go. We're in commercials, but once again, undying belief is what I believe in. And that goes with everything I do in life, so. Oh, it's showing the IHSAA championships games. Oh. Did Westfield win? Was that Westfield? I don't know. That's not. I don't know who that is. The winner. Oh, Brownsburg, of course. Okay. Top 5 rookies? I don't even know, man. Not off the top of my head, but Tyler Warren's definitely up there, number 1. Kick return by Houston. You gotta get him, guys. Gets up to about the 30, 31-yard line. All right. What is that? Oh, little baby. All right. 1st and 10, 8:35 left. Colts down 4. We've been here before in this stream many times. Couldn't beat the Texans last year. That was unfortunate. Year before that, couldn't beat the Texans the second time we played them. So 3 straight losses to Houston. I'm not trying to have 4. Let's see if Indy is trying to have a win here. How are they going to respond? This is going to be play action. Straight through the line. Shroud. Oh my God, Nico Collins. And he almost gets free up to the 41. They're already in field goal range. My goodness, Indy, play some defense. Gotta play some defense, guys. Wow. I mean, all that pressure in Stroud's face, and yet the back line is slipping. I mean, Ward slipped. I can't even explain how I feel about all this, man. 5 catches, 98 yards for Collins. He is torching the Colts. He has a touchdown as well. Here's a run. That's going nowhere. Good job, Colts. They're ripping at the ball. I like that ripping. I like the ripping at the ball. That goes nowhere. Line of scrimmage. Good D. Good D. Good D. All right. Good D. Good D. Good D. And look, this is far for their field goal kicker to make. As we just saw, he almost missed an extra point. I think he did miss it, but you know what? It got called to make, so whatever. All right. Excuse me. Oh, no. All right, 2016. 2nd and 9. They said he gained a yard. Maybe half a yard. No. Shroud. Oh, my gosh. Wide open. Why wouldn't it be wide open? Up to the 26-yard line. Colts defense is Swiss cheese right now. Higgins. Jaden with the first down. Panthers are winning. Again, man, they're the type of team that can do that. They can really beat anyone, but they're also the team that can lose to anybody. Ball control this half. Wow. Almost 6 more minutes of ball control for Houston this half. And that's been the story. 1st and 10 here. It's going to be a run. Oh, my gosh. Stop him. And they're just not. That's almost another first down. I don't think it is, though. I think it's 2nd and 1 as the Texans move closer and closer to the end zone. It's possible. NFC is stacked. But it is possible, especially with that division they're in. And the Buccaneers struggling right now with whoever they're playing. All right. From the 18-yard line are the Texans. And they do come through for a tackle. That's a great tackle. He did not get the first. Zaire first to come through. It's 3rd down now. This is a big 3rd down. Great job there to really hold it to nothing. It's about to be 3rd and 2. They're winning by 2. The Bucs are okay. Third and 1. Crowd on their feet. This is humongous right now. If they can get off the field here, but here it is. That tush-push thing they've done all game. You got to attack low. You got to attack low. I don't think he got it, did he? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I do not think he did. I think it's 4th and inches here. I think it's 4th and inches. He got stuffed. I mean, he got stuffed. 4th down. 4th down signaled by the ref. It's going to be 4th and inches. This is huge for Houston. Because they go for a field goal, they go up by touchdown. They go for this and don't get it. Colts go and win with a touchdown. So it's decision-making time for Houston as the Colts finally stop a play that seems unstoppable. They're going to do it again on 4th down. I don't think they got it. I don't think they did. No. That's a turnover. I don't think he got it. Don't get him where he fell. I'm telling you, he was stopped. Hold on. Move. We're bringing out the chain gang. Chain gang. Wait. Measurements. Oh my gosh, this is stressful. Stressful. We're bringing out the chains. I don't think he got it, folks. I don't think he got it. Oh my. Oh my. Is it virtual measurement? What's going on?
Down or not after the ball is spotted by the human referees. They needed to get to the 16 and a half. And here's your virtual measurement.
Short. Short. It's short. It's short. Colts got the football. It's short. 2 tush pushes. It doesn't matter to this defense. Oh, they show up late. Indianapolis Colts defense shows up late. And now it's time for the offense to make a statement. 2016, 445, touchdown goes and wins them the game. They don't get one, they lose the game. This is AFC South football, brother. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my, 2 straight stops. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 got to stop. And second and 2, they got to stop. They needed 2 yards and 3 downs and couldn't get it. Absolutely amazing. A great wall of defense by the Colts there. Wow. Underman, underhand, don't have Buckner, obviously. We knew that coming in. Gardner gets hurt right away. Looks, yikes, you know what I mean? Here we go. We got backup cornerbacks in now. And Stroud started cooking. But the Colts hung in there, and they give themselves a chance, which is all I ask. Now, here comes the next part of this. Giving themselves a chance is what they do every single year, okay? I'm tired of, wow, we played good, tough loss. I'm tired of, man, we did all right, but we couldn't finish. This is your chance, Indianapolis, to do it. To say, screw all this past stuff. We can beat Houston. We can take control of our own destiny. We can then go into Jacksonville next week and win. This is the chance for Indy to make a statement, not only to the South, but to the AFC and say, hey, we're here. We're here. Happy Sunday, hello. Can Indy make it? Too many times I've seen this story play out where they get this chance and they squander it away, and we have to say, hard-fought loss. Tough loss. Played good, but hard loss. I don't like that. I like wins, right? Because we've already seen the tough-fought losses. Kansas City gave it away. Rams gave it away. Steelers just lost. Straight up, that was just a loss. I don't care. No way you want to see it. Just lost that game. Ready from the jump. But those 2 losses specifically, you gave them away. And this is a game right now. Going to LSU. Yeah, I saw that. That's so crazy to me. I feel so bad for Ole Miss and their fans. That just sucks. It really does. I mean, he's going to a program who's been crap the last few years, and he's leaving a program that he built up to where it is. I wish him nothing but not success. I think it's stupid that he's doing this. I get it's a money thing, I guess, but I'm not rooting him on for this, to be honest. All right. Colts got it at the 17. This is the scenario. Touchdown, you win. No touchdown, you lose. 4:45. Jonathan Taylor running like a horse, and he's going to get a first. There's a flag. I hope it's not a hold. But it's kind of towards the back. Towards the back. Weird. Woo! 15-yard. 5-yard penalty. All right, we'll take it. Illegal use of hands is not a face mask. All right. On EJ Speed, former Colt. They love that here in Indy. That's a first down +5. Colts already at the 35. Wow. Colts already at, maybe not the 35. I mean, yeah, close to. 33-yard line. Colts got it. I'm shaking. This is making me nervous. Jonathan Taylor gets it again. He will gain about 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Don't give up on him. Don't give up on this team. Let's go. .420 remaining. Colts all 3 timeouts. Texans all 3 timeouts. Colts trying to go down and lead and hopefully lead by field goal and not leave that much time on the clock. 2nd and 8. From the 34-yard line, Jonathan Taylor set back. Downs in motion. Pierce is one-on-one on the outside. A lot of good options here for the Colts. They are going to play action to Taylor. Jones gets it wide open. Pierce. Pierce up to the 41-yard line. That's a huge play for Indianapolis. Huge play for Indianapolis getting into Texans territory. Jones took a shot, but he bounces right back up. That completion makes the shot hurt a little bit less. What a throw. On the money. On the money. On up to the 41. Okay, up to the 44. Up to the 44. Pierce has 4 catches, 78 yards, and touchdown. Great game. Taylor with the run. Jonathan Taylor finds a seam up to the 40, 35, up to the 32-yard line. And Indianapolis is slowly but surely edging their way there. Jonathan Taylor, as the game progresses, gets harder and harder to control. 84 rushing yards, 36 receiving yards for 120 yards on the day. That's what a great player does. That's what a great player does. Gotta hike it here, Jones. Jones gets it. Off to JT. JT. Gains about a yard. Gains about a yard. 2:25. Colts might just run this down 2-minute warning. Ooh, no. I think they want another play. There's a shoe on the field. That's a Colts player's shoe. I think it's JT's. It is, man. He's running out of his own shoes right now. 2nd and 9. Are they going to run one more play before the 2-minute warning? No. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 from the 31. Colts need a touchdown to win. Texans need to stop them to win. We got a crazy one in Indy. A game that's sure to come down to the wire. Well, here's the wire, and it's come down to it. 4-point game. Indianapolis looking to finally secure a win against Houston. It has been a very long time coming. It was week 3 of 2023. Yeah. All right, here's the recap. So Houston was up 20-13. Colts were driving, had a really good chance to tie the ball game up, got stalled out, had to settle for a field goal. Going the other way, Houston looked like they were in field goal range, ready to go up by a touchdown and really secure at least overtime if the Colts were to go back and score. Instead, 2nd and 2, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, all stopped by Indianapolis. They only gained 1 yard in 3 plays where they needed 2. Remarkable. Since then, Colts have now ran down the field to the 31-yard line where they have 2nd and 9, down by 4, and a touchdown would win them the game, theoretically here. So we got a great one on our hands. Colts defense showing up late when it matters most. And right now, Jonathan Taylor showing up because it's late game and these defenders are tired. Also, Alec Pierce, great game, and Josh Downs, great game. One guy who hasn't really been involved is this guy, Pittman. Expect that to change here in the last 2 minutes. I'm sure they'll look his way a few times. And Tyler Warren has a touchdown. So that was big for the Colts as well. They got a Tyler Warren touchdown. So, there you go. There you go. That is a recap. Warren touchdowns in the 3rd quarter, I think. All right, Indianapolis, 2nd and 9, looking to get rid of the demons of their past, looking to get over the hump that they've never gotten over, which is themselves. Later, I don't know. Maybe stream some stuff. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta help around the house. All right. 2nd and 9. Pittman goes in motion. 2-minute warning just happened. 3 timeouts for both teams. Colts can be a little aggressive if they want to be. Jones drops back. Jones throwing. Pierce. No. No flags. 3rd and 9. What's interesting is they are in field goal range. What's going on here?
We can clearly see the bully's got 2 fingers stuck in there. And then again, this is where the level of subjectivity comes in. Does he twist, grab, control?
Yeah, that's an absolute face mask. I didn't even notice that. Shout out Gene's Therator. So they just missed. They're talking about they missed the face mask on JT. That should have been 15 free yards. Colts should be at the 16-yard line. Instead, 3rd and 9. Colts are in field goal range. They could cut it down to 1 if they want to. They have all 3 timeouts. But I think they want this first. Jones passing. Downs. Is that ball out? Is that ball out? Did he catch that ball? They're going to say he did. No, now they're going to say incomplete. They're going to say incomplete. Hold on. I thought he caught it too. I think that's a catch and a fumble. I hate to say it.
Downs was trying to make sure he could get the first down, but could not stay up.
That's not a catch. It's not a catch. It's not a catch.
Just never completed the process.
Yeah. Never completed the process of catch. Not at all. That's an incomplete pass. Okay. So decision-making time for the Colts here. 4th and 9. They're going to go. They're going to go. Okay. So here's basically your ball game. They don't get it. They have all 3 timeouts. They could still get the ball back with like a minute. You know what I mean? Somehow. But this is your ball game in a way. 4th and 9 for the Colts. Can they stay alive? Daniel Jones. What are they doing? Timeout Houston before they get the playoff. Challenge? What is he doing here? No. That's a super key play. That missed extra point by Badgley makes it a 4-point game right now. If it wasn't, Colts would take a field goal to tie this game. But, I like that they need to go and try to win this game. This is exactly where I want the Colts to change and be better. And I said until they are, I wouldn't pick them. And yet I still picked them this week. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Okay. 4th and 9. This is not do or die. Colts have all 3 timeouts. They don't get this. They can still stop the clock 3 times. So obviously you're going to go for it here. 4th and 9. They got trips out to the right here. Jones is going to have a lot of options. Moves Downs out. Daniel Jones throws. Incomplete to Michael Pittman Jr. There are no flags. And it will be a minute 45 remaining. Texans with the ball. 1st down would end the game. Essentially. Colts could get it back at that point with the 1st down with like 20 seconds left. So, Colts defense has to make another play, and that sucks because, man, the defense has been making plays all day. I'm not feeling great about this. If I'm being honest. Especially because if they do get the ball back with, let's say, a minute 15, they would get it back with no timeouts. So they would need to go length of the field, really with JT out of their offense because he's a running back, obviously. So I don't love that. I don't love this AI Coke commercial. Kind of sucks. It says real magic, but it's maybe like AI. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to see. Pick 6? Yeah, that's what we need for real. All right. Look, it's wintry outside. It's cold. All right. We're in the lucky chair. I know it seems like, hold on. Oh, Luke, is this a little too late for the lucky chair? I don't think so. I don't think it ever is. They're probably not going to throw the ball. They're going to probably run the first 2 downs, gain 5 or 6, and then they're probably going to do like a play action for 3rd down, and somehow the Colts will get fooled. I hate to say it. I hope not, obviously. But yeah, look, with a loss today, we talked about must-win games. This one being a must-win for the Colts. Next week is a lose and you're out of the playoffs, in my opinion. Next week. So, look, if you don't get it done here, you just backed yourself up. Not to the ropes, but over the ropes. You're about to fall out of the stadium. You're about to fall off the wrestling match, maybe. So, CJ's playing good, man. He's played pretty well. Sad, man. They had an opportunity. And they just did what they did with their opportunity all these other times. Found a way to give it away. Found a way to give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Bro, what is up with these Bills fans breaking tables? You're a Bills fan, you're going to break a table. Game summary. CJ Stroud, 276 and INT. Collins, 105 scrimmage yards with the touchdown. Pierce, 4 catches, 78 yards and a touchdown. Jones, 14 of 27, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns. He hasn't played bad, especially for, people coming in thinking he was going to look terrible, injured, or whatever. We're in the lucky chair. Do we turn on the lucky fan? Once we get on offense, we would. All right, here we go. Minute 45 from their own 31 are the Texans. Colts defense knows it's going to be a run every single play. And they're going to stop them to a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Timeout by the Colts. And, at this point, it's one of those things where I'm just sitting here thinking, like, man, you had your chances. You had your chances, right? Regardless of if the refs made some terrible calls down the stretch or not, might have just lost. I feel you, dude. Regardless if we made bad choices, decisions down the stretch or not, it still sucks, Still sucks. I wouldn't say, we can't beat good teams. I mean, that Chargers win was huge. The Broncos win, obviously, was really good, too. But I think back to how that was kind of earlier season and how Colts are kind of starting to play some bad football. I don't think it's over either, Cubs fan in Ohio. This is going to be a run that will get a first down. It's over. It is basically over now. Colts will use a timeout, and then they'll have one more timeout. There's 40-40. That's a minute 20. Colts could get it back with 10 seconds being down 4. It's going to be an absolute miracle now. Marks just got a humongous first down. Now it's over is correct. So, we go to the final whistle here, but what an upsetting win. I mean, loss, of course. But what an upsetting thing to see. Texans get within 1 game. Jaguars tie us today. They are up 25-3 on Tennessee. Next week, Colts go to Jacksonville. They've lost there every single year for the last 10. I hate it. 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 Absolutely hate it. It's a rush, and that's a timeout. Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be that little 10-second difference, but plays cost a little bit of time. I mean, what it's going to come down to is a 4th down with like 5 seconds. Texans will just run it out, probably. Pick 6. Literally the exact same way how we beat Buffalo. Yeah, basically. We didn't throw a pick, though. Texans, I mean, look, they're great in these one-score games because they have an efficient run game, 2-headed monster, and they have a solid quarterback, and they have great defense. I mean, just truthfully, from minute 1 of this game, I felt like I was watching one team that was better than the other. So, as unfortunate of a realization as that is, good shit refs is funny. I mean, again, like I just said, you can't get mad at refs late in game if you didn't play good enough to have big leads or do good things at the beginning. A missed extra point is absolutely unacceptable early on from the Colts. To say good crap refs is so funny, guys. We will beat the Texans week 18. I will promise you that right now. But this team at this moment is just not there yet. And unless they get their own head out of their own blanks, they're not going to get there. So, Jacksonville next week is do or die for the season. You want the complete honest truth from me? You know I give it to you. Jacksonville in Jacksonville next Sunday. I'll be live, of course. Is the season. That is the season. You win that game, you put yourself back up. Texans obviously are in a situation where even with this win, they're still a game back. So Colts still control their own destiny. And they control their own destiny because of what they did early in the season. So even though they're struggling like bad lately, right? 3 out of their 4 last games losses. 2 of those 4 losses, terrible execution late game. We'll see what they can do against Jacksonville. This is an unacceptable way to lose. This is a game that they really had a shot in. And now Stroud is probably just going to jump back and just mess around here. That's the clock. So, I'll see you guys next week. Colts, Jags. I wanted to beat the Texans too so badly. I'll have a recap made right now, really, after this. So, yeah, that's another loss. 2 in a row now for the Colts. Stroud comes back in, plays well. I mean, he didn't even play phenomenal, but he did just enough. And that's, the biggest difference here. Texans do just enough. Colts don't do enough, especially late game. This is an awful loss for the Colts. And the AFC picture now looks like this. Jacksonville 7-4. They will move to 8-4. I think Colts will still hold the advantage for a little bit. However, next week is the week. Colts, Jaguars next week. Be here on Aflac time. I'll see you guys. It's always go Colts. It's always for the shoe. Later.